Hello. I am so sorry about that. I don't know what the hell happened. My internet just completely crapped out on me. I don't know why, but I think we're good. Hopefully you can hear me. Hang on, hang on. Can you hear? Can you hear, James? Welcome back, pup. I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry. You guys want to just let everybody know? I'd appreciate it. I know, too legit to quit. Say hey. I don't know what happened. It just like, what? What? All right, I think we're good. I know there's six in here. I know I lost you guys. Yeah, okay, cool. I know I'm not supposed to apologize, but I feel bad. I feel bad. I feel bad. Like, what happened? Holy crap. What's up? I swear to you, Pup and I were talking, and all of a sudden, the little circle started turning, and then everything just was shutting down around me, and I have no reason to believe. I don't know. I don't know. And now I'm trying to get people back on here. I'm so sorry. I know I'm supposed to stop apologizing. Stop apologizing. All right. I'm just gonna put the link on the side because I can't be bothered with. Hopefully it doesn't do that again. Next month, no more hangouts. Who me or you? Why no more? I tell myself that every week. I'm like, no more, no more hangouts. They just, they're no good. I don't know if that link is gonna work now. Let me see. Let me remove that because I think that's kind of a. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. See, now I'm getting all discombobulated. All right, let's see if that works. Let's see if that works. Okay, let's see if that works. Someone said that in chat. Oh, I don't know. Well, there's 11 of you on, so you know that I'm back. I'll let y'all come back in. See, it figures. When things are going good, my internet's like, no, no, no. When they're going really bad, it just lets me go on for hours and hours. But hopefully this stays going. Hey,
Hey, I'm
I'm
like,
so sorry.
I was just laughing because the first thing that happens to me is like my camera goes on. I'm like, no,
I know, don't you hate that when you're like disarmed? You're like, oh shit.
right? Like, no, I'm ugly as fuck right now.
Oh, stop. I want to know who said that though.
I
James is like,
did.
oh, you did. Oh, stop it.
No, because that's what I had heard.
Oh,
Because
that
G
there's.
Plus is shutting down.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be another way to do them.
Dear God, I hope so.
Yeah, because imagine that means certain people's channels will go, Never
Poof?
mind. Yeah. Did I say that out loud?
I mean, no tea, no
Mm.
shade. Some people's channels are
Mm-hmm.
revolved around Hangouts. I'm going to
Pretty
punt that little
much.
football in a fucking hot second.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. I love my dogs. Well, I love my mom's dogs.
Mm-hmm.
But goddamn.
Yeah, I think so too. There's no way YouTube is going to remove that. That's like a big moneymaker for them.
Especially, yeah, since Google owns YouTube.
I think Google was a big mistake for YouTube to hook up with in the first place because all the like the commenting and all that stuff. It's like you got to go through Google to the comment. It's like annoying, and I don't know.
I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
And also because some people had a specific channel based off the fact that they didn't link their accounts because they didn't
Right.
want their personal information out.
Right. Exactly. The only thing is that how they're going to work the whole having people on through, you know, how they're going to do that without Google Hangouts. Because I mean, it's a pain in the ass, but hey.
I mean, it's a thing.
Mm-hmm. It's always a thing when it comes to YouTube. Always a thing.
I'm actually going to look that up real quick and see if that's actually true or if
Oh, if
that's
it's
a
just
lie.
that's just a rumor.
Rumor has. Oh, wait, I can't sing that or else
Rumor
you'll get.
has it. Oh,
That's...
whatever. That's another thing. Since when? Like, I was just saying this the other day. Like, I was listening to the radio in the car and I was like, oh, hey, that's the song that used to be the beginning to my videos. And it was like a real song. And I know that YouTube allows you like a 38-second cutoff before they start to give you a hard time. Because I never had issue with that because I always credited the
Artist.
obviously the artist and the song. But now it's like I don't even know anymore.
So it says the company reportedly plans to shut down Hangouts for all users by 2020.
Oh, well,
But
then we
that
got
hasn't
some
been
time.
officially confirmed.
Okay.
But most people are shutting down by, yep, March. It says, whoa. And it's going away. Google shut down one of its Allo. Okay, they shut down Allo in this March, which I
Okay.
never got into. And it says
Mm-mm.
October is a tentative start shut off date for some people.
Okay. That's a little vague.
Right? Like, can commit, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I should have wrote too legit to quit, but then I'll probably get copywritten for that.
Muffin, why don't you come up on panel then if you have stuff to say? We ain't never heard Joe ass.
Muffin always says like, oh, I've done Periscope, so, but I don't think I've ever heard Muffin ever.
Yeah, because I remember the night that, we all had a mental break.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure you don't, sweetie.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Hey, speak of the devil. There's Gary. Hey, Gary.
Hey, Gary. We can give him a link if he wants to get up.
I would love that. You can absolutely. I mean, we were talking about
You.
stuff. Me. Stuff. No, but it's been really good. And I know Gary always comes in during the chaos or the craziness.
Whoa. That was not the link I meant to copy. Holy shit.
Oops. Pup, do not send out any pornographic links, please.
It was not. It just was like a YouTube redirect to Hangout to YouTube. It was like, Wolf?
Okay.
I copied the link that you sent in chat.
Muffin, where's the gang, Muffin? Or did I scare them all off? Is Mike like gonna go watch Gail's nudes now? I know.
Fucky. Okay. Copy.
I know James is still here.
Wait, no, I don't think that's gonna work. God damn it.
Well, do better. Do better, Muffin. Do better. I'm kidding.
Let's try this.
Who knows?
I hope.
There might be somebody else that went live. Oh, there you go.
I hope.
I hope. See, I have the same link up there, Pop.
Well, I tried copying that, but it said youtube.com/your channel/ the fucking video.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get a taser from that goddamn rat. I am not a violent person.
I know, I can
Often.
tell.
Often.
Often.
I'm like, I will put a quantifier on this. Often.
James, you've been the winner of the day, so if you want to come back, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, you and your nipple clamps. And apparently I sounded just like you at one point.
Oh, that was a treat. Bork, 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 bork. Why are we
Fuck you, Muffin.
why are we turning Swedish Chef Muffin?
Hurdy, hurdy, hurdy,
Dirty,
hurdy.
dirty, dirty, dirty. Oh, dirty, dirty, dirty,
Because she
dirty.
hears the yapper in the background.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That sounds like you. See what
Oh,
happens when I stop
no,
I hang out?
Gary, that did not sound like you. I've heard you before. I watch your videos. That's how I found Choly and Tanya.
See, Gary, see what you did? You brought Pup here.
Because I found yours channel through all the TRS bullshit. And then I was like, you know what? I like this one. I'm staying. And then
And he just became one of us. That's it. He's in.
one of us.
One of us.
All I
We
have to say
pulled
is
him in.
nut milk.
Oh God. It's just the way you emphasize it. It's just that hit the back of my throat like nobody's business. And that's not a good thing.
But I think, never mind. I'm going to stop right there.
This is a PG-13 channel.
Please, this is NC-17.
I know. Not knowing what Kali's going to say. Oh, no. We don't know what's going to come out of my mouth. Hit the shut up, Muffin. Ah, damn. See? I knew it. I'm going to regret this. I'm never going to live it down. Where's Mike? I'm sure Mike will chime in.
There's a joke there.
Yeah, I know there is. Hi? Oh, what you hungry? Uh-oh. Are you hungry or hangry? Do you know the difference? And what you gonna cook at midnight, sir? Why, Mike? What happened?
Please, I cook at midnight all the time. I cook at like 2, 3, 4 in the morning.
Mike, are you okay? Are you going through your period? You seemed a little on
PMSy?
edge. Yeah. I was getting that kind of vibe from him, and that's not normal. Did hell
sure?
freeze?
No, but I'll tell her you said hello.
I love it. Ooh, that sounds good.
What? I'm outside, so I don't have side chat up.
Chicken, he said maybe chicken and French fries. Mike doesn't want to get on panel. Mike doesn't like me that much.
No, he doesn't like hearing. He doesn't like being exposed that much.
Oh God,
exposed. We had the same thought as soon as I said that.
I'm telling you, if they ever need a stand-in to do the song, they need to call you. Seriously.
You're exposed.
You're exposed.
I'm gonna expose you. Expose you. Oh my God, expose you.
I don't know about you, but the drama these days is getting kind of lackluster.
I mean, I just watched T-by-Ellie's video while, you were resetting. Yeah, that was actually pretty interesting.
But she's good. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's because I haven't really been up on the beauty stuff, but it's not even in the beauty community now. It's all about this. I don't even want to get into it because if I hear that name again, I'm going to throw up.
I was going to make a joke about his name, too.
Wow.
He thinks he's fancy, so he has the accent on it.
You have so much to say on side chat, though.
Who, me?
No, Mike.
Or Muffin.
Mike.
Oh.
He says, I'm boring. I have nothing to say unless I'm super tired or drunk. Well, then get there.
Sounds like you're super tired.
You're not your normal Mike self. You're kind of like edgy. What is up with you?
Are you going through your teenage years?
Well, start
Oh
drinking.
God damn it!
That dog sounded like it got a little too close for comfort.
No, my mom let out the
Ah.
dog, and since I'm out here having a cigarette,
Yeah, so what happened? Everybody fell off?
everybody
Everybody
passed out.
passed out. I don't know why. It was going good there for a good while.
It'll take you a minute to get back up there.
Yeah,
You know how it is.
true. This is true.
Notifications at YouTube, they don't work.
Yeah, especially mine. They're like, her? Nope.
Like I get notifications for your live streams. I don't get them for your normal videos.
Yeah, that's because people don't hit the bell. I don't know what the bell has
Or
to do with
have the bell
anything.
hit.
I don't know. I think they just screwed it up. James, he
No
doesn't want to
shit.
be on a panel, James. That means you have to come back and be the example again.
What about Gary? Did he
Gary
want to come
said
up?
he
Or did
said
he?
he's hungry. And he's
I mean, I'm hungry too, but still.
yeah, well, he should have thought of that 3 hours ago.
Basically, I have chips, Bob. I have chips
Yeah,
upstairs.
well,
I'm
I,
good.
I was like when Barbie was talking, I was eating cheese puffs. I was like, I don't want to crunch in her ear because she's really saying some really
I
good
was trying
stuff.
to I was putting a chip in my mouth and like,
I know when you try to conceal it and it's like melting and it's not doing what you want it to do.
well, I'm
Damn
like
it!
pushing against the roof of my mouth so that way
I
it crunches
know.
a little bit, but not like
Yeah,
a lot.
it ends up being like a communion wafer and it sticks to the roof of your mouth. And you're like,
Especially since
oh,
they're the
more
barbecue chips.
horror. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and then that. See, I ain't saying anything because I was about to say the tang that goes to the back of your throat. Never mind.
You mean like you just said?
Yes, like I just said. But
That nut milk tang that goes in the back of your
oh,
throat?
I'm regretting that I even brought it up. I just regret it now.
You regret a lot of things, let's be real honest.
I do, I do. On a nightly, yes, I do.
Especially when it comes to a live stream and, any of your friends coming up on panel. Or
My
people you're friendly
friends?
with.
Yeah, well,
I, I will
yeah.
I will add that quantifier on.
No, that's okay. I mean, listen, friends is a loose attempt here.
That's why I said or friendly with.
Right, 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 right. No, I got what you mean. I got what you mean. And then people get insulted. What do you mean? I met your friend now? I
Next
don't
time
know.
somebody tries to put insult on me, I'm just gonna put their picture in a bottle of salt.
I don't try to be too presumptuous these days, because who knows?
At this point, I give up on the words friends
Mm-hmm.
unless like we talk regularly.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what? This isn't regularly enough for you, pup? I see how it is.
You're on like what, twice a week now at this point?
Uh, Depending. If it's a bad week, who knows?
If it's a bad week, 3, 4, 5
Yeah.
times.
Well, I was on 7 hours the last time. That qualifies for at least 2 days.
8.
Almost 8. Almost 8.
It was 7 hours or 47
Oh my
minutes,
God.
according to YouTube.
Oh God. Holy
And I
hell.
still have those screenshots.
But I mean, how would it? Oh, great, wonderful. I was trying to put that one out of my mind.
And I've used one of them.
Oh, great. How much did they hit Twitter? I don't want to know. I
Just
don't want to
one.
know.
Just one did. It was
Great.
on muffins.
Of course it was. Muffin, you didn't tell me that, Muffin. That's why Muffin's
She
all
mentioned
nice
some.
to me. She's always like, "Hey, how you doing? Hope you're okay." She's like,
Yeah, she was mentioning something about Nina.
"Oh, my hot dog bra." Okay, all right.
And it was like you holding your chest.
I'm just wondering how many hits, how many comments.
Not that
Good,
many,
that's good.
as far as I'm
That's
aware.
good.
As far as I'm aware, I can go back and check.
I'm sure. No matter what you would do, no matter, I'm pretty sure somebody's got it undercover. They're just waiting to use it. And at this point, it's like,
You mean like Shannon?
yeah, but Shannon, I don't care. Shannon, I don't care.
Shannon was tasked to meme them.
I know. Oh no, Mike! I hope you're kidding. I really, really
What?
hope he's kidding. He said
What?
it's my computer's wallpaper calling. Mike, no wonder you're never mind. That's sad, Mike. I hope that that's not the case. It really isn't. But I guess y'all have enough against me if I ever get out of line. Be like, oh yeah, well, I got screenshots of this girl. We saw you in your bra and everything. Oh my God, and the twerking one. Oh my God, what was I thinking? Oh, temporary. I deem it temporary insanity. That's what I deem it as. But let's not rehash that.
Oh, please, rehashing is what we do best.
I know. Do you get the reference that I keep saying rehash?
I feel like I should know it, but at the same point, I
Okay,
don't.
because I saw that somebody posted that they were having a recap of their hangout. I'm like, oh God, please, really? Now we're getting to that? That we're having
Oh, I think I
the
know who you're talking about now.
okay. Yeah, that's why I kept saying, why does the word recap make me laugh? Because I'm like trying to understand what the point of that is for, but
Because recapping sums up the main points, not that that person had any to begin with. I mean, what?
I just think
I
that
didn't say that out loud.
the points are made, and if you need to find them, then you go look for them, right? I mean,
As long as the hangouts are still up.
that this is true. This is true. Well, that's why I
So
was
I guess,
saying recap,
so
but
Gary, I guess we have to hash it out sometime. You're like, why? Oh, she's eating.
very funny. Oh, he said not anymore.
I saw that.
I don't know. Like I said, I mean, yeah, you didn't see that, Muffin?
Someone has a hoe. I mean, hangout, and then does another hoe.
Okay, again, like I can't say anything because I've taken mine down, but I mean, you guys remember the gist, even if and I do usually quantify it by bringing up some of the subjects, but we all know that it's been talked about. But yes, Muffin, yes, to answer your question.
I mean, the corners are always best because they're always 90 degrees.
Exactly, exactly.
You're like, I hate you for that
I
joke.
really do, but I'm gonna let it go because it's you let the back of the throat thing go, so I'm gonna let that go. Um, it, do you want to make that reference? Because I don't. I think the recap was enough of a reference.
I think recap was enough of a reference,
Mm-hmm.
but um, she's the Lord of the Dance.
Nah,
Oh, not
nah,
that one.
no,
Oh,
the other.
that one
Right.
had done that too. That's why I was saying
Oh,
it.
really? Oh, then I'm completely lost there.
So we're talking about two different people.
Oh, well, enlighten me because I must have missed that one out.
Oh no, I missed that one too. I just heard.
Oh, of course,
I
that
checked
was.
on the. Gotta keep tab. Gotta know where the snake is
Oh,
sometimes.
so was that recently? Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah. After the, you know, all the privacy complaints that happened that night.
Oh, for the love of God, really? Okay, well, that's
Well,
nice.
they didn't say who did it. They just
Mm-hmm.
were trying to recap it for somebody since they don't seem to talk for 3 hours.
Oh, I see.
Actually, they did talk for 2 hours and 20 minutes. Is it
That's
bad?
nice.
Is it bad? I just had to add all that time up in my head.
Um, no. I mean, you had to make a point of reference. That's fine. But I don't check for that channel, so I don't. Yep. Yes, that one.
Oh, her. Okay.
It's the way you said it just as she typed it. Yes.
I
I
had to like cross my eyes and like
I
do
don't
like a
either.
mental like.
I don't either. It came up. You know, sometimes when you watch other, because I guess I watched, you know, other people's, and then the related ones came up, and I saw the title, and I was like, really? There was a necessity to recap that? I don't understand, but okay.
All I have to say is when Muffin says, "Oh, I don't check for her," all I can think of is she doesn't even go here, and I'm just picturing some of them just getting hit by the bus instead.
And I think of, I'm not even supposed to be here today.
I go Mean Girls, you go with some.
I go Clerks. I go Clerks. My buddy Brian.
Whereas I go for
Yeah,
yeah.
I was confused by that. That's all I was saying. And that's why I kept saying the word recap, because I'm like, there needs to be a recap. Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know. Is what it is.
I use that line so
Who?
much.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're filming it now. Actually, Mike. The Jay and Silent Bob reboot. They're filming
Ooh.
it now.
I wonder how that's going to work.
Well, I. What do you mean? How is it going to work?
Well, I mean, like, how good is it going to be with the reboots? Like, are they reprising their roles? Are they
Oh
doing new
yeah.
people?
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
good.
No, they're reprising.
Just making sure.
Are you kidding? Kevin Smith, you know, deemed from anything that's familiar? Come on. He learned his lesson with some of his other movies.
Right.
But they are currently filming. Last year in Boston, we got a sneak peek of some of the dialogue because they were doing a live podcast. And it's strictly them. It's strictly what you would expect. So I can't wait until it's all done. James, did you get lost again? There's always somebody that gets lost on the way to my hangout. But anyway, like I said, and if that was that worth your time?
Isn't it usually Nani?
Yes, it is, but this time it's James.
Uh,
Was that worth your time? That recap?
Seeing as how I didn't go for that recap,
Ah, I gotcha.
I just saw it on the community tab and I was like,
Yeah, no.
yeah, I was like, is there really stuff to actually recap
Because you
other
know
than.
why? No good's gonna come out of it.
Yeah, and I was just like, do I need that kind of bullshit in my life? Not today,
Yeah.
Satan.
No, no, no. That's like, do I put my hand in the vat of oil or do I just turn and walk the other way? Yeah, turn and walk the other way.
Yeah.
I don't need the you know, the warts and the third degree burns that's gonna cause.
Blisters?
Yeah.
The warts.
Listen, okay? It's after midnight. I'm like a gremlin.
No, we don't feed you after midnight. You can
No,
be up awake after midnight.
exactly. 13 peoples. So here's this is the lurkin time.
The Lurkin Durkins.
Lurkin dirt. Muffin's checking right now, even though she's not checking, she's checking. The nightcap, whatever you want to call it, day cap, nightcap.
Back cap, front cap.
13 watching.
You're like, why am I this
13's
interesting?
not my lucky number. It's really not. I cannot believe that this month is almost over. This is crazy.
But for real though. Like, where did this month go?
I don't know. Went with the rest of winter and good riddance.
Double tap that whoop.
So, Gary, I see that you decided to stick around. Oh, cool. Yay. It's up there, right?
I think.
Scroll up, James. The
Wait, I can
link
just
is
set
there.
here. I can send him the link from this chat into the other one. Wait, isn't it the same chat or is it the other one? No, we're in a new one. Okay.
Now we're in a new one.
Yeah, Yeah, I
You're
see
not
that.
talking to yourself. We're talking to you, Gary. I said it's good that you decided to stick around.
Um, how do I do the thing?
What? You have a wrench.
I'm trying.
Just put the. Didn't you just put it there before? You did.
I did, but I was trying to see if I could send it to in the other chat. I'm hoping.
Hmm. There we go. That's good.
No, I'm hoping it works.
I'm sure it will. It'll take him an hour, but okay. Well, you said you're talking to yourself. You're not talking to yourself.
I'm these damn animals.
No wonder you lock yourself in your room.
Look, it was an accident. So my knob is the old
Sure.
kind that has like no key for it,
Oh, jeez.
and lock got engaged when I slammed the door at one point.
Oh, jeez.
Tried to unlock it for the thing, and it just kept spinning and spinning and spinning, and I'm like, he hell.
Oh my God. So you never officially met James, have you, Pup?
I obviously in here and in Tanya's, and that's about it.
Well, I mean like officially like panel meeting, not like on side
Oh,
chat. Muffin is pushing for that dog.
which one? There's two of them though. Yeah,
I won't be silenced.
they shut up right now. I'm happy about it.
They're like, lock where, huh? We'll be locked in here.
Pretty much. It's time for them to go to bed.
Oh, time to go to bed, kids. Oh, 5 more minutes.
Basically. You know what? I'm gonna click that link on my computer and see if that actually
What, if it
works.
actually gets you in here? Then you'll be in
Yeah.
here twice.
So I can leave. Okay. I think
Wait,
it's actually working.
James. Let's see.
Allow.
Hi.
Oh
No,
God.
just what?
Turned on my. Okay, it works.
Oh my God.
Okay,
Okay,
it
there we
works.
go. Holy shit. I'm like, he just kicked me out of my own hangout.
Did did I really?
Yes, I'm
Oh shit!
here.
I'm
I think
sorry.
I'm here. Wait a minute. Gotta make sure I'm here. Yeah. Yes. Oh my God, that scared me. I'm like, not again. Muted. Nobody's muted. We're not muted. Pup tried to kick me out of my own hangout.
Not on purpose.
It's hangout takeover.
Maybe you should just copy the link and put it
That's
there.
no, you did it. It's up there. James
Yeah,
just has to do it.
and when I clicked on it, that's what kicked you out of your own stream.
Well, dummy, because you're not supposed to come. I get that you're testing it. It works. Just stay where you are. It's all good. No big whoop.
Well, it's more hilarious
James.
because when I clicked on it, it rang on my phone. I was like, "What the fuck just going on?"
I'm like, wait a minute. Anonymous is calling. What the hell? What the hell is going on?
Oh, Angie's calling.
Oh, Angie. Shade.
I couldn't resist. It was too easy of a
Oh,
joke.
it was so easy. Yeah. But she thinks, I'm sure she'll think it's all in fun. It's cool. James, are you stuck in the forest again? Do we have to go looking for you?
Fuck that Slenderman's out there, or the rake.
He's looking for his clamps and his fedora. Oh, I was so. I wish that was on YouTube. Oh my
He
God,
said it
you
was
would
on
you
the
would die.
YouTube.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Because
my
remember,
God.
he said it was on a YouTube channel.
I don't remember it being on YouTube, but then again, it's been a while for me.
He said it was on somebody's shorts.
Oh God. Oh,
That sounded
you
a
because you
lot
know
worse out of context.
everybody has a way of recording something whether it's up or not.
Yeah, it's called screen recording.
Mm-hmm.
iPhones made that real easy.
James, can you hear me? Where are you? Like, I know this is difficult because Pup tried to, like, remove me from my own hangout and stuff.
It was an accident.
Uh-huh, sure. It's like trying to take over and stuff. Mike, you've been retracting more messages tonight than I do.
Was he deleting all his messages?
Uh-huh. That's how I know Mike is not Mike tonight.
Yeah.
This is easy. I'm going to ask you.
James, I wrote Jams, but James, where are you? Muffin, stop making your bed. You're only going to mess it up. Typos. Mike, like I'm going to, yeah, I can talk. I can talk. Grill you on typos. I almost said gruel you. Gruel
Pot or
you on
kettle?
typos. I almost said gruel. I'm yeah. So Gary, what'd you end up making or eating or whatever? Why do I feel like there's something else going on?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Like attention is being sent elsewhere. What's going on and stuff? I mean, it's Monday night. Who else would be on at this point? Oh, look, it's me. Cool.
Maybe on Periscope? Or I don't know if
Yeah.
Gary goes on Periscope.
No, Gary's right there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I hear you, Muffin. I hear you.
Actually, we don't hear you, Muffin. That's kind of the problem.
That whole thing I was telling you before about changing things around because I'm not comfortable in my own skin. Yep, there you go. That's the God. Mental stuff is just so flippin' weird.
Yes.
It is. I guess that's why it's mental, right?
I mean, they should have been called stable.
I don't know. I wouldn't know, Muffin. I wouldn't know.
Who?
I don't know who Tandy is. I'm telling you, Gary. I'm worried right now. Mike, I know you're just watching Gail. That's what you're doing. It's all good. Mm-hmm. I feel your pain. Oh, hey, Laurie. Hey, Laurie. Laurie, you come
Hey,
in.
Laurie.
Hey, Laurie. You come in like the second half after my internet went out. Like the first half was really good. And James is supposed to come back on. I don't know where he went because we're still looking for him. You shut up, pup takeover. Trying to tickle my hangout and shit.
Look, just like my birthday was an accident.
It's not. I have it. Muffin, I know. I'm the mental one, so I get it. I got it. Origami. See those techniques come in handy. Uh-oh, Laurie's hiding from you, Muffin. Meantime, she just commented right under you.
And they both have wrenches, so they both can see each other.
That was effective. Yes, see, I could have stripped those damn wrenches, but I don't. Nice that way. It makes Laurie feel important again.
Oh my god, it's the little guy.
What? Okay. What is going on with y'all two? Is there drama? Do we have to bring you all up here?
Do we have to talk this out?
We have to talk this out. Does this need our utmost attention? Do you want us to mute?
Do you want us to step down and leave panel?
Seriously, I mean, if it's going to like upset the balance, we'll leave. Well, I can't leave because then the whole thing will shut down. But I mean, if yeah, you said she was nice, Muffin's not nice. Muffin don't like being commented, complimented. I said commented. She don't
I
like
thought
to be.
you said content.
I know. Yes, but she's not. She's the most rottenest thing on the face of the earth.
Really? I thought that was Gail's nudes or MB's.
Ooh, that's pretty bad too, though.
You're like, okay, I'll give you that one.
That's pretty bad. I don't show it on this channel, but it's pretty bad.
Really? You kind of did.
Well, I allowed it. Yeah, I did.
You're the one who shared the links.
Oops. I did, because, I don't know.
I mean, she would like that.
Ew.
No, Laurie.
Oh, Laurie.
You weren't paying attention to side chat for a second.
You know what? I got dogs barking in my ear. I got Laurie and Muffin
I'm
calling each
sorry.
other names. I got you trying to take over my hangout. I got Mike being not Mike. James is stuck in the vortex of YouTube somewhere.
He's doing
know.
the time warp again.
Cauliflower, I'm lost.
It's just a jump to the left. And then a step to the right. All right, I better stop before we...
Copyright strike.
Hey, I was under 30 seconds.
Oh, awesome. Yay. See, I'm good for something.
I'm sorry. I can't help it. They're not trained correctly.
Whose damn dogs? Your fan. This is your person up here.
Oh yeah, throw me under the bus, huh, bitch?
Yeah, I am. Well, it's me and you, and I don't have no dogs, so you figure it out. Yeah, Laurie, there's been a lot of that going on. You missed it. James was up here. Barbie was up here. There was some good stuff. But that hangout, I'm actually keeping up. So yeah. But James is supposed to come back. I don't know what happened to him. Unless James fell asleep at the wheel again. I don't know. But it was talking about, well, I don't know. I started talking about acceptance and discomfort, and then it went into James coming up here, and then went into Barbie, and Barbie said some amazing things. It was really good.
Which kind of surprised me, because I've never heard Barbie speak before.
Really? You never heard Barbie? I love her.
You realize I haven't been in the community that long.
That's, Pup, see, this is an attest to you, that it feels like you've been here a while.
Probably because I've inserted myself and I don't try to push myself too much. I'm just like, I'm here. If you guys want to talk, cool. If you don't, cool.
No, I know what you mean. Hello, Monel Sympathetic. Welcome.
Modal sympathetic. Oh.
A little subtlety there, Pop.
Subtle is not my strong suit. Okay. Look here.
And where are you from?
I'm as subtle as, a bull in a china shop.
Yes, I'm aware. Yes, she does. I love her. I know, Laurie. I have no life, so I just stay on the internet and stuff.
Oh my god.
VA.
Oh my god.
You're from VA? Oh, Virginia. Oh, I meant like...
You were thinking the VA hospital?
How did you find this channel? Yeah, right? I did for a minute. I was thinking that. Okay, James. No. That's not what you need to do. This is the link you need to come on. There it is. Oh, well, then no wonder you showed up here listening to Drown Me Trip Hop video. Okay. Because that has relevancy to my channel.
Well, okay, if it was a live stream, that's why.
Mm-hmm.
They'll recommend other people who are live. Even if it's nothing to do with the actual stream itself.
Right. Oh, Oh, hello.
I see
Hi.
red.
I see red too. Uh-oh. I'm scared. I'm scared. Pop, help.
What the fuck you want me to do?
I don't know.
Monel. That's all I know. They joined.
I know. But he's not saying anything.
Right? Like, we can see you.
I'm getting scared.
Yeah, so what?
Oh, it speaks.
How are you? What's
Hello.
going on? Leanne is hiding behind her cat.
I feel like you're hiding behind something right now.
I'm not.
My niece.
No, I'm talking about Miss Cauliflower.
Okay, Monel, the only reason I'm saying this is because I've had people show up here that just decided that this was a good time to do weird shit. So.
Oh, wait.
You mean like Fedora and nipple clamps?
Oh, he said no, wait. See, now I'm getting scared again.
No, he has an echo.
No, there's an echo, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's probably on your YouTube side. So how did you wind up here?
He muted himself.
Okay, never mind. Only here, Pop. Only here. Are y'all paying attention? Muffin, please don't put the big white eyes on the side chat, please. You're not helping. This is not helping. Oh God, I'm sweating. What the hell? I'm going through menopause. If that's what this is, maybe I am going through menopause. No, I'm only not. I'm not really. I'm not looking at the screen.
I can't.
Alright.
What's up? Okay. I'm sorry, we're not laughing at you, Monel. I just want to know how you ended up here.
Oh, okay.
We promise we're laughing at the situation.
You were listening to Drown Me Trip Hop, and then you ended up here. Would you people stop with the googly eyes?
What?
Inside chat.
I'm just checking on my chinchilla. They're right behind me.
Okay. Let us know when you're situated and stuff.
Yeah, I'm fine, man.
I mean, you seem like a nice guy. I'm just... Oh. What's happening? Oh, God, the light. Hi, there he is. Now we have the light on. We have a car vac behind you.
No, what? Wait, what? A what?
Well, a little mini vac behind you.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's so I can clean up my chinchilla poop.
Oh,
that's the chinchilla cage right behind me.
Oh
awesome.
God. Okay.
Pup, what's the matter?
I was cackling up. That's why I muted myself.
Okay.
Alright, hold on 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
How is this our life?
Leanne, I know, right? Pop, you're in my head. I know. I'm like, is this my life right now? Where have I gone? It's sent to... Wait, what? I can't join when I'm on phone unless it's sent to Hangout.
So...
Gary, I think I could add you... Wait a minute.
By email.
Yeah, I need your email, Gary.
What the fuck is that? Why are we both thinking the same goddamn thing?
I don't know.
Other than because we've both been in this situation more than goddamn once, so we're just like...
Mike, shut it. That's not helping.
What did he say?
He said if he's changing it to S&M stuff, I'm out.
Hey, I resemble that remark.
Yeah, but we like you. Mona, what is going on?
How is this our life? Just let's be real honest. How the fuck is this our life?
I don't know. It just landed here.
Yeah, I was just on YouTube and I saw some channels and this one was here.
So we're definitely a mental health channel. That's why we're confused as to how you got from hip hop to mental health
Well,
Hip-hop.
see, the funny part is that I'm
or
not.
lo-fi.
I'm like, let's see. Okay, to come to my channel, it's a beauty channel, beauty slash lifestyle, whatever you want to call it, mental illness thing. But yeah, so you must be really bored.
You must have fallen down the weird side of YouTube rabbit hole again.
Hey, I
Yeah,
am not.
right?
I'm
I
not
hope
in the
so.
weirds. This is not the weird side, sir.
I have the screenshots to prove it's weird.
All right, you know what? We're just gonna forget that right now.
And can I say, nut milk
Mhm.
and back of throat.
Oh God. I don't even want. I
Is
don't
that
even
like the
want.
cinnamon challenge?
No,
No, it's just
it's
there's
a
a
meme that
thing.
goes on in this community.
Yes. Thank you, Laurie. She just renamed my channel, Beauty Mental Issues. Laurie, would you like to come up here
How come you
too?
guys don't actually like have a video thing going on?
Oh, we do. It just ends badly
Oh,
for
you
us
mean
usually.
show ourselves?
Come on.
What are you,
Yeah, do it.
nuts?
I'm doing it.
Not for nothing, but
Do we
that
sound
picture's
like we're
enough.
13?
Okay.
Do we sound like we're 13?
I guess I
No.
do.
No, you
No.
don't. Well, your name threw me off because I'm like, okay,
What does it mean?
you tell me.
I don't know.
You don't know what your name means. You don't know what monal sympathetic means.
No, I went to a rapper webpage and it was like create your own name and all of a sudden that just popped up and I was like, okay.
It's one of those randomly generated words. They literally throw two random words together.
Yep.
Uh,
Apparently it's like some kind of bird or something. I don't know.
I hate you, Nani. I hate you. Okay?
Nani, get the fuck
So
up
you
here.
know, I
Get the
hate
fuck
you.
up here, Nani. Nani,
Shut up.
we need you.
I still want to know what the hell happened to James. I mean, and now Gary too. I see I put his damn email on the side. Why are they doing this to me?
Because they're probably dying laughing.
I am leaving it up. I have abandonment issues, people. What are we doing? Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh, God. What was that and why?
He's probably still searching. Be nice.
He gives me Rick Moranis kind of like vibes.
He gives me punk vibes.
Okay, you had to go there. I ain't even nowhere near there.
No, it reminded me of the picture that we saw of you know
I
who.
I didn't see that.
Oh, I
picture,
have that
but
photo. If you want me to send it to you.
I see.
No, because it was more like trying to find him.
Who's Rick? I'm so confused right now. I feel like
Rick.
I'm in. I feel like I did, Nani, but I did it for James and I did it for Gary, and neither one of them came up here. I know I was having a viewer's voice moment.
Hey, bitches, and welcome back to my YouTube channel.
You have to stop doing that. That scares me. I think you're Nick. Stop it. I'm like, oh my God, Nick, how did you get here?
Did you see his live stream?
I used to go into Nick's live streams. I haven't in a while, but I watch his videos sometimes.
Yeah. I just thought it was cool that him, Ashley, and Dustin did a live stream together.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then then a certain somebody who shall not be named decided to out Ashley's issues.
Oh, love of God. Really? Yeah, I know.
Huh?
I guess
You saw it?
he decided that name wasn't cool enough, so he went to go get another one. Did you understand? Did you understand that reasoning for the name? He's like, I don't know.
I mean, yes and no.
Okay.
Yes, because he probably thought it sounded cool.
I thought it was related
but no, because it seemed like a troll.
Right. I sort of thought it was kind of like related to mental issues because it was sympathetic, but what do I know?
I don't think
No.
so. I don't
Well,
know
we
what
were
modal means
disproved
even.
by his presence up here for the 10 minutes that my heart was in my throat.
And we were just like,
What
what is the actual fuck?
Because I literally was like, I felt like I was.
This is why we need PMs for like live streams for like
I
chat rooms.
know. I need
Because
oxygen.
get your inhaler.
Seriously. I'm like, because I didn't know what the. I honestly thought clothes were coming off. I was like, oh God, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Hang up.
And then when I mentioned the vac behind me, he's like, what? Oh, that's from my chinchilla poop. Thank you for sharing. I know, Leanne, you were going behind your couch. Leanne, I was getting stalker vibes again.
So did I.
Oh, that was just. We were so disarmed. Did you see it? It was. I felt like everything froze.
We did. Let's be real honest.
Did. And he still didn't say how he ended up here. He's like, I don't know.
It was just a moment of what?
Oh, that's okay.
What?
It's a side chat.
I'm not by my computer. Paraphrase.
Muffin. That's a personal thing.
What did Muffin do this time?
Muffin said, I wanted him to show us his chinchilla.
That sounds like a euphemism.
It does, doesn't it? Oh my God! Did James and Gary go on private? What happened here?
Did James and Gary?
Never mind. You just keep that to yourself.
Why did you just soldier boy? You.
But in all seriousness, they've disappeared ever since this whole incident.
I mean, they have, but still, you.
Soldier boys. Oh no. Oh no.
I walked in through the front door because our back door is now messed up.
Leanne, are you back from behind your couch? I felt you go hide.
I felt all of us go hide.
That's the mic I know. That's the mic I know.
Like when he said, "Why aren't you guys on camera?" Because bitch, I don't feel like it.
The Blair Witch has them. Did you see what Mike said?
Not yet. I'm about to go upstairs.
Oh, I gotta let you read it. You'll appreciate it.
Lord. Okay. God damn it, Mike.
No. Oh no. What were we talking about before this?
The response.
Are you about a size 14?
It puts the lotion on the feet or it gets the hose again.
Now, mister, please don't hurt me. Don't you let me hurt your dog.
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
Wild horse. You'll have to excuse us. We've fallen into the delirious oblivion that is this hour. Not clear. I love her. Not clear. You have your own. What is going on, Gary? I have my own
Hose.
What is happening to us? Gary, did you lose your way too? I said put your email on the side chat if you want me to add you, and I don't know what the fuck happened to James.
Modal came on. He said, "Nope."
I don't even know how to I don't know how to analyze what has happened here. Thank you, Pup. Thank you. Finally, he does something for me. Because he can't speak anymore. How the hell I get... Okay, Gary. How the hell I get to side chat on my family phone? Why are you on the family phone? What is happening? What is happening?
Gary.
Gary, oh my god. What the fuck autocorrect? Oh my god, Gary, are you alright? Do you need saving? Okay, T-Mobile, we get it. I know, I understand.
There we go. I did you a favor.
I said you did me a favor. Can you like wait? Can somebody interpret what bipolar is trying to say? Gary, get up here. Do you see what happens on my fucking head cats? I don't understand.
I
Went
mean,
from
you allowed me up here. That should have been proof enough that I'm insane.
You're fine. You're fine. You compared to what was up here before. Laurie, I'm blaming this on you. This is all your faults.
Darling, I didn't do anything.
I just went to get supper. Leanne, I see one big eye looking at me. Leanne, I don't know, Leanne. There's lurkers. I feel like they're staring out my window.
Probably are at this point.
Monel, are you looking for a new name? Or is he knee deep in what was that? Meth, whatever the flip that was.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I was trying to read it.
I was going to say, no, I've been knee deep in meth before.
This is going to be a thing. I know this is going to be a thing tomorrow. They're all going to make this a thing. It's a ninja. You want me to block you, Pop? You know what happens with those eyes. I'm going to kick you out. Did somebody throw James in a grave somewhere that we can't get him out?
Right?
I'm so scared. I'm scared. Oh, you know it. Okay. All right. I don't know. Oh, God. And the numbers keep changing.
God,
they go from... What?
God damn it, Mike.
The numbers keep changing. They go from 13 to 9. This is all Laurie Green's fault. That's it. I'm blaming her. Let's move on. So, Gary, are you still like, I don't know, playing with the T-Mobile family plan? Okay.
You do it this time because I fucked it up last time.
Let's see what we catch. Thanks, Muffin. I'm gonna catch herpes next. All I know is bad idea. All I know is that this entire I could feel it. I could feel you like we just like froze. Wow, thanks. Now it's a train wreck.
I mean, it was a train wreck when we all started just dying laughing.
That's it's not that we didn't have help.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Russian hangout roulette.
Because we just saw red. I was like, oh, okay, maybe this is James. And we just couldn't see him.
Not until I saw Monel. I'm like, that's not James.
I didn't even see the name.
Oh, I did. No, James was in the dark. So, but he would have said something. That took me to a link for the app.
I'm seriously like staring at like the chat in here.
Okay. Let me see if I can
Oh my fucking God.
Because it took him all of how long? 'Cause I had it.
What?
I
How
had
long
it
have we been on this?
before.
31 minutes?
Yes. I found it. I found it. I sent it. It's the same thing I sent before to you. I just sent it.
Yeah, but then you just removed it.
No. I sent it to his email.
Oh, unknown person. Okay, so that's hopefully.
You're killing me with this. 1999. 1999.
Who's the unknown person that got added to the group?
Oh God, what?
It says Chloe added unknown person. Sorry, Choly added unknown person to this group.
Oh, great. Did I use the wrong?
You added him.
I gave the wrong. No, I sent it to James.
Gary, goddammit, give the email.
I did it. And you, Gary, you and your family plan. Okay, sent James. My name is not Chloe,
And it says
damn it.
you added another unknown person to the group, so...
That's right, I said to James.
Well...
There he is.
There we go.
Thank God! Thank God!
What's going on?
Do you know what we just went through waiting for you, sir?
Wait, wasn't there somebody else that's supposed to come up too?
Do you remember, James, back that one time, I don't know if you were on the side chat or if it was you, that somebody put the hangout link on the side chat, and then all of a sudden somebody came up here and showed porn.
I did.
It was not you back in the
You told me to.
No, there's no way that I did that. Somebody saw something. I didn't have I was close.
That was so funny, James. So
I swear I would not do that. Oh, hell no.
We were expecting it to be you, and all of a sudden this red thing came up, and both Pup and I just froze. It was like, what the hell is this?
Because we were like, all we see is red.
And then he wouldn't say anything. So it's even worse that he kept putting himself on mute.
Wait, I saw Laurie in here. She's still there?
She's around. She said she was I think eating or whatever, or she's working and she'd come back or something to that effect. And you, okay, so
I can't see the chat. So
I know, but you never could, James. It's all right. It's all right. It's all good. They're very happy. They're very happy you're back in here.
That's why I wear my glasses. The cheaters.
Oh, he's got the cheaters on. Yes.
At least he doesn't have the nipple clamps on.
Okay. Pup,
gotta take them off.
James, Pup.
Yes. Pup, how you doing?
Good. How about you, sir?
It's Gary?
No, he's Pup. Gary's, we're still waiting for him.
Bipolar corner. That's Gary.
Yeah, where's Gary at?
That's a damn good question.
He's lost in T-Mobile somewhere.
Oh. I wonder if he hit that same link and went to the app.
Probably.
But he's probably still trying to. Well, what the fuck am I doing wrong? What the heck am I doing wrong?
You know what?
That's why I told him, give me your email.
Several times now, but he's.
You know what? Middle. You know what? He just don't want to get up here. That's why.
Oh, I don't know why.
Has he been up on here yet?
Yes.
That's how I originally found Miss Cauliflower.
That's how we had him on one night. It was a really good chat, and the next day his friend got swatted. I mean, no matter what happens here, there's always some kind of bad shit to follow.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so good vibes, good juju out there, because I'm so tired of some backlash or some bad something happens when I have a hangout. What the hell just happened?
Backlash?
Oh my God, my face disappeared.
Oh my God.
I can't.
Your face didn't disappear on my end.
Well, it did on the screen. I'm like, oh, not again. The blue guy.
Oh my God.
James, you know what I'm talking about, okay?
Yes, yes.
Oh my God. I am literally, and again, it went back. It must be, I know what's happening. It must be when when it goes on James's icon, because you're in the dark over there. You're in the dark. Then my face disappears. That's okay. That's okay.
Yes, whoever's active speaker.
Oh, and I love how he said, how come y'all don't have the video on? It was Leanne. I
He
know.
probably wanted to see what I look like underneath the hood.
Well, yeah. I don't think that you wear the hood all the time, do you? Oh,
No,
okay.
I don't currently have one with me anymore. I'm saving to get one.
Gotcha. So there you go. The room went silent. Okay.
I'm still here.
I know. So James, are you like home and are you like in your chair or?
Oh no,
It looked like he was lying down.
I'm chilling.
Uh-oh. Are you gonna snore on me, James?
Snoring? No. Oh God. So Dawn, I'm living on the edge.
Uh-oh. What does that mean?
Yeah. That means no insurance and I got no insurance right now, so I gotta be real careful. I'm getting a new job Monday, starting a new job Monday, and supposedly I don't get insurance until October.
Oh my James! You're gonna drive around with no insurance for like 6 months? What the hell?
I know. I'm gonna have to find some insurance and just pay for some and go from there.
James, look up the general, damn it.
Look up the general. That's
the
car
general.
insurance.
Well, yeah, he has no car insurance. That's what he's saying.
I know.
No health insurance.
Oh hell! Oh my God! I thought you meant car insurance. Hello, I'm Dawn. How are you? Okay.
The general. He's driving around. His general driving around with what? The rabbit, or what is it? What's next to him in the car?
He has Shaq with him in the car. What are you talking about?
What about Flo?
Oh, progressive. Yeah. Well, there's that.
What about that other?
Mike was being visited by Aunt Flo, but still.
I like the guy that's upside down that used to sing. He crashed the car and he was, oh God, what was it? Nationwide is on your side.
Is that? Why are we looking up your nostrils, James?
Sorry. Okay. Nationwide is on your side.
Well, just saying it this way, at least you're getting an interview to see if he has anything stuck up there.
And what's the one? What's the one where the guy's fishing? Is that progressive too?
Yes.
All right.
Sure.
I thought so.
Hi, Blair.
I can't believe I told him to go to the general for health insurance.
Hey, at least you guys don't know the Eagle Man.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that's a good one. What are those?
The Chicagoland thing.
Blair, you missed it, Blair.
I've got something for you.
God. Oh my God. James, I have to keep you up here long enough to get Laurie up here because having the two of you up here would be epic.
I'm dying over here. I'm dying.
Why do you want Laurie up here when you got me?
Oh God.
I'm gonna have to get my Speedo on if Laurie gets up here.
James, we've already had enough excitement for one night.
Should I get the nipple clamps for her?
Yes, and the fedora.
I'll have to clean out my car and find them. They're somewhere in my car.
You really keep those things around, don't you? You have.
Oh, I still have them. I still have them.
My question is, why do you have nipple clamps to begin with?
You want to explain that whole thing, James, to Pup? Because I don't think Pup has a visual.
Oh, God. Okay, wait. Now, explain how that happened? Oh, my God. I don't know. Somebody,
Some run and get Laurie.
shock value. That's what it was for.
Okay.
Oh,
But
he got
I
that
thought,
across.
I'm trying to think of. I don't know if I had my fedora. I had the fedora on, but I don't know if I had my boas with me.
I don't think so, James. I think he was sans atop the clamps, the fedora, and you
And
were
a
just
cigar.
yes, and you were walking outside. I don't know.
And your
Oh,
mother was yelling at you in the background.
Yes, that was funny.
oh
What
yeah,
are you
because yeah, because it was cold out that morning, or that morning it was like winter, I think. I went out, no shirt. It was like it was still cold out. I
And
don't know.
James
I don't know why.
decided to scope that.
Yeah, it was probably about 3 or 4 in the morning.
Oh my God.
I must have woken up the dog. That's why she was out there yelling. I'm like, what? I don't even think I heard her yelling.
I think you woke up more than the dogs because you were yelling pretty bad.
Oh shit, was I?
Yes, James. What did you black out? Yeah.
I must
Probably.
have blacked out. Oh my god.
Um, I hope. Wait, reword that, Mike. Oh, a few. He wrote few, and then he wrote never mind. Never mind. I ain't reading that.
I must have blacked out.
You had to have. Okay, so James, you said you're starting another job Monday, a new job. What's the new
Yeah.
job?
Working at a factory, forklift driver.
How many changes of jobs have you had now?
Not too many. I mean, I've done a couple part-time gigs, second shift jobs.
Right.
I'm getting off the road for a while. I'm getting sick of driving.
Oh,
I've been driving for 2 years, and the people just get worse. The construction gets worse. So, and I want to clean up. I want to stay off the road for a little while and clean up my speeding record that I have from 2017.
right, right.
God damn it, Muffin.
So, then on the other hand, I've been I was taking my mother to the hospital last week. So, or not last week, but the week before. So
Right.
that she was in the home also. So rehabbing so she could walk again. So she's home now. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm helping her out. I got to drive her to doctor's appointments and stuff because she can't drive yet.
Oh, okay. So you're doing that too. That's a good thing you have insurance. See, I'm going to go back to the insurance thing.
Yeah. So what was I going to say? I was in a movie. It came out. It debuted in February. We had a what is it? Oh God, a premiere party up in Willoughby, Ohio,
Really?
and I got stone cold
Oh,
wasted.
I thought you were going to say got Stone Cold's autograph. I don't know.
You were just watching
Well, I had
wrestling.
you
That's the only
going.
reason why you thought that.
Right, that's true. Well, he's a wrestling fan too. He knows what I'm talking about.
I don't know
Yes.
what you're talking
Stone.
about.
Well, did you celebrate? Saturday and Sunday a couple weekends ago?
Saturday and Sunday, a couple weeks ago. Wait a minute. Are we talking pay-per-view? Are we talking that? Or what are we talking about?
No.
Oh, what?
Saturday, March 3/16. That's Stone Cold Day.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
before St. Patty's Day.
Okay, got it.
3/16. Stone Cold. Stone Cold. Old JR. Oh, Stone Cold. You you hear the glass crashing or
Yes.
breaking. Stone Cold, old Jr.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I've sunk into the depths of
Oh my
that.
God,
Yeah.
the slobber knocker, Stone Cold.
Slobber knocker. I've heard
Oh,
that
we gave
term
in to
used instead of
Stunner.
somebody else.
James has left the building.
So has your sanity.
Exactly. Which is
Well,
probably a good thing.
There's a nice picture of Macho Man right in front of a tire store. I can't remember what it said, and it was his ghost of Macho Man Savage. It was awesome looking. That was on Facebook.
Pup, would you instruct him again, please?
Oh, for the love of God. Hold
on. Okay, so the movie that I was in was called the Silver Briefcase Ultra Short. It's on YouTube.
Okay.
It was a 30-minute movie, and they shaved it down to 18.
They couldn't even fully monetize it then.
No.
The Silver Briefcase, what?
Ultra Short.
Well, obviously.
But the first-time director, he's already got another Facebook page out for a new one, so he's writing it up right now. And
cool. So what kind of part did you have, James?
Small part. An angry driver.
Oh, a far stretch from your personality. Okay.
Well, it was an easy part. It wasn't too hard.
So we can check this out, like it's legitimately up on YouTube.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna type the title because I know, James, if I give you a wrench, it's gonna take you 3 hours just to put a link up there.
Wait. Give me a wrench. 3 hours to fix it.
3 hours just to never mind. I'm gonna type the title of that.
Okay. Could I ask you a question?
Of course you can.
You just did.
If I get a wrench, can I wrench somebody else?
Oh,
no.
No.
Can we wrench each other?
No, I don't think
all
you
of
can.
us, and then have Choly all upset because we're all wrenching each other.
No, I've done that before. I've had my I've had my hangouts where I only had one person who didn't have it, and she was pissed off at me for the entire night because I didn't give her the wrench and everybody else did, and they kept dinging each other. It was quite fun.
I did not know that I did not know people could ding each other with their wrenches. Yeah,
that's why Muffin and Mike like it, because Muffin can, quiet down Mike when he gets too out of hand, and it's quite an advantage I give everybody here. Everybody feels special. Oh God, there it is, the infamous coughing.
I swear to God, if Gary does not give me this goddamn email.
It's not MB, y'all. It's James, before y'all get that twisted. But I put the name of the movie up there if you guys want to check it out on YouTube. James's cameo. And for future watchers of this. Oh God, he's dying again. Knock 3 times, James. Oh, God. Does anyone have a Ricola?
You're gonna make me cough even more. Oh my God.
Oh. Pop, is this real life?
Trying to.
I mean, it's definitely not a fantasy.
Trying to catch my breath.
We're caught in a landslide.
No escape from reality.
Open your eyes.
Freaking killing me.
I'm just a poor girl.
Nobody loves me.
You're killing me.
Literally, you're dying on my panel. I'm getting flashbacks. This is terrible. I get weirdos that show up on my panel and say nothing. Gary's lost in T-Mobile somewhere.
Yeah, where'd he go?
What am I
Where'd he
watching now?
go?
Someone screaming butthole is what he had put at one point.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like when I put at bipolar corner, give me your email, please.
I know, I see it. And he has yet to answer.
And I even put on live chat so that way I can see when it comes up.
Oh my God. We're down to 7 people. They're all dropping out like flies.
They're probably just like, what is this life?
I've been asking that since the day I was born.
No, you've been asking that since Modal came on.
That disarmed me. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've had, weirdness like that. It's been like at least 2 years. Like I said, 2016. It was like, I don't know. Oh, it's bumping back up. Uh-oh.
It's 8.
Oh,
We're at 8 now.
is Gary back in?
I don't know.
It says he's still in. He says participants. He's still in the list.
He's on the list. Gary, you're on the list.
I'm not sure if it's a good list at this point.
Dan Pop took over by kicking me off my entire hangout.
Look, it was an accident.
No, Leanne.
Leanne, it's safe to come out. I think.
Who are the lurkers? That's what I want to know. Who's lurking?
It's down to 6.
James, we never know. They come in droves.
Well, if it's down to 6, everybody that's watching, everybody that's in chat right now is. Oh, now it's down to 5. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn.
They don't know what to make of this anymore. They're like, really? What is this about? And at this point, I don't know. It started out really good, and then my internet kicked out.
And then I accidentally tried to kick you out of your own chat.
And then he tried to take me out of my own chat, and then we had just confusion with people being, lost in the vortex of YouTube and T-Mobile.
AKA you.
You. And then we had a moment where we didn't know what universe we were on.
I'm just seeing the portal vacuum behind you. What?
And the whole pup kept just like muting himself because he's like, I'm laughing.
I've stopped in Laurie's. She had one back a couple months ago. I stopped in hers. It was real quick because I was at work. She was scoping about something. I don't know what, but I said hello real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Then I had to get back to work. I was just going through my phone. I'm like, oh, okay, let's see who's on YouTube. It's going through, and there she is. Put it on. And there. I don't know who was scoping. I mean, I don't know who was on her panel, but there's people on there. They were talking. I don't know. It was real quick.
Usually there are people talking on panels. Now, wait, James, were you Midnight Rocker or were you Laurie's pool boy when you were up there?
Oh.
Oh God, he's asking for the link again.
No, that was myself.
Oh, okay.
Where's
wait, now, do I have? I wonder if now I gotta go look and see if I have a Laurie's Pool Boy underneath YouTube. Oh my God,
you don't?
Because that's how we know him. That's how we know him. Well, we know this James.
Can we just beat Gary with the link?
Okay, not for nothing. How many more times, Gary? Seriously, what do we got to do here?
Is he there? Is he here?
No, he's saying drop the link, see what you catch.
We're trying to catch you, Gary.
Trying to catch you, T-Mobile. You. 20. Okay.
Email.
What is happening? Yes, Mike James is Laurie's pool boy.
Yes, I'm Laurie's pool boy.
We know this. Mike didn't know this.
Oh,
you and Laurie have never been on the same panel, have you?
No, I don't think so. No, not at all.
Now that would be epic.
Epic, I like that. Epic, I like that.
I think you would. It's been a long time coming.
I would enjoy talking with her.
I know you would.
I think she, and the past is the past. I'm talking me and her, we fucking hit it off.
I know. I don't think there's
I
many
like
people
her.
you don't hit it off with.
Hey,
I like her. Kick
so
ass. I've talked
he
with her
says drop the
before on
link.
Again with this Gary, I'm gonna drop you in about a minute.
He says for real. He said, "Oh, what? Drop the link." LOL.
I know. He's getting a virtual kick out of this. I know he is.
Yeah, he's pissing his pants. I didn't know he was into water sports.
Gary, I'm so glad that we can entertain you for the
Yeah.
950th time. There it is.
Come on, Gary, where are you?
Drop me. He wants me to drop him. Leanne, get out from behind your couch. So, James, you're getting along with everybody now, right? Or do you have a current beef going on that we don't know about?
Let me see here. Hold on, I'm trying to think.
There he is.
Oh
Fucking
yeah,
yeah.
it's about time.
Listen, T-Mobile, it took you 3 hours.
He's muted too.
I know he is on purpose.
Welcome.
Well, hello there, Cracker. How you doing, buddy?
There's gonna be a murder on this channel in a second.
What the hell happened here?
I said it was.
Oh my
All I
god.
gotta do is get on here and talk, and you sons of bitches start gagging like a bunch of old farts in a nursing home.
I've never had a problem about gagging. I don't know about these two.
I'm dying.
He is literally Gary. Thank you.
Somebody had to wake this motherfucking stream up. Y'all put me to sleep.
Well, I meant you woke up earlier when Monel came on and you were dying laughing.
He said something about some silver lining movie. I didn't want to go look at no porno at the moment.
At the moment.
Trying to eat.
Wow.
I was trying to eat some damn
to
chicken.
quitters always swallow.
Pup, are you looking to put him over?
All right now, Pup the Magic Dragon. Calm down.
Oh my god.
Pup the Magic Dragon.
That's a
Pup,
new one.
Pup, give. Pup, give.
Pup pass.
Gary, this is a good day for you, huh? Must be.
No,
actually,
Don, it's really not your hangout anymore.
I was in a blah mood, and so I was trying to eat, and I'm still trying to wait to take my meds. And if you hear squeaking, that's my dog squeaking a toy, but at least she's not barking. Damn.
Fuck you.
Oh my God.
I cannot help it. I've tried training them. They don't train.
I don't know. I'd have to take a stick and throw it deep in the woods.
No, I just skewer them. They're small enough. They're basically the size of large rats.
Oh.
That should give you an idea on why they won't train.
Hell, I get up there, 1 to 3 people left. Ain't that some shit?
Oh please, they come in and out. It's been a revolving door. They don't know what to think at this point right now.
Can you blame them?
No.
Yes, I can. They better quit coming in and out unless they're going to leave me $5 tip on my nightstand. You sons of bitches.
Yes, cover charge. As long as Gary's up here, cover charge. and you can also donate.
All proceeds go to James's medical bills.
Yes. James's need for an aerator and some, I don't know.
An oxygen tank, you mean?
Oxygen tank.
An aerator.
Does he really need an oxygen tank?
I don't know. He coughs like this quite often.
My mom's on one. I was just curious.
Yeah.
So, James, you're not familiar with Bipolar Corner over here, but obviously his channel speaks Speaks
For
for
itself?
itself. You're Blue Man. What is going on? Why is there Blue Man? What is happening?
I don't see any blue balls. What?
Who turned blue? Who's the blue guy?
Oh, blue is midnight.
James, stop playing with that.
He's turning his camera on and off.
Oh, I was like, what? I didn't see anything blue. I was lost.
What else is new?
Get out of my head, woman.
Sorry, you've been sharing my brain for the last 2 hours.
Are you complaining?
Somebody had a share in this madness. Legitimately, Gary, we started out really good. We were talking about some really good topics, and then my internet went out, and I came back on, and now it's just nothing but fuckery. So,
I mean, it's probably better that you had the one serious thing, and now you're having the fun thing.
Yeah, I think we needed the bounce back, but yeah. So
that's what happens with that damn Walmart internet connection.
Wow. Welcome back, Gary. It's so nice of you to be on my channel, not me.
Well, thank you, cauliflower. Where's the broccoli?
So you just gave James more
ammo
fodder. Yes, thank you. It's bad enough he used to call me Cauliflower Dawn as it was Cauliflower Dawn. Oh, thank God.
Who just left?
He'll
James.
come back.
You can be the cauliflower, but where's the broccoli? And I can be the ranch.
Does this have to go back to the back of the throat tingles?
Oh my God. I so kept my mouth shut on those comments.
You thought stuff.
Yes, I definitely did.
And I appreciate everybody kind of keeping it on the down low because this was not about to turn into a porn site.
Yeah. In which case, we'd have to stream on Pornhub.
No comment.
Yeah,
I can't say anything.
Yeah, with your little apparatus there.
What apparatus?
On your
yeah. Damn it, I need to
that?
get the pins because I can depend I'm going to piss myself.
Leanne has been hiding behind that couch since Monel showed up.
No, since Modal turned on the light and asked us, "Why aren't you on camera?"
We thought there was going to be some sort of show happening, literally legit. Like I was waiting for some weird music to start playing.
Oh, that person that freaking came on here.
Yeah, did you think he was going to do something?
I honestly expected you to have like your finger on the stop broadcast button.
I literally was trying. I was like, "What do I do? What do I do? Do I kick him off? Do I keep him there? Do I see what's going to happen? Do I charge? What's happening?"
God forbid you ask about what that is in the background. It's my swiper for shit.
Did you hear what I said? I was like, I thought it was like, one of those like mini vacs, car vacs. He's like, "Oh yeah, that's when I pick up chinchilla poop." I'm like, "Oh great."
Whereas I'm muted and dying laughing, and she's thinking, "You motherfucker."
I eat chinchillas for breakfast with hot sauce.
I eat chinchillas for breakfast with hot sauce.
Rub the hot sauce on the chinchilla and get the hose again. We scared James back into the oblivion.
He got lost.
Oh my God, and his coughing. You don't know how epic that coughing is.
He's hiding in the silver lining.
Would you stop? Okay, the movie is called The Silver Briefcase, not The Silver Lining.
Oh, I don't know. Shit.
We know you don't know shit.
We know you don't know shit.
I really thought it was silver lining.
No, it's called The Silver
Briefcase.
Oh,
Ultra
short.
Part.
Silver Briefcase sounds worse. Is it like a murder movie? Got somebody in the damn briefcase? Gee,
well, he didn't tell us what it was about. He just said that he had a short part in it as an angry driver.
Yeah, he's an angry driver with a damn dead body in a briefcase in the back of the truck.
He's not the star.
And no insurance. So he had to call the general.
For his health insurance.
I can't believe I said that. Because that's what I thought he was saying, that he was going to have no car insurance.
No, when he said he had no insurance, I immediately thought health insurance.
Whatever. Okay, fine. Fine, you're better than me. You can take
No.
over again, Pop.
No, I'm good. No,
He's like,
I'm
I don't want to
good.
be responsible for this train wreck.
Basically.
Listen, there'll be people listening to this whether they like it or not.
There are people listening to this whether they like it or not.
I better watch what I say.
Why?
You're bipolar,
People are
right?
watching.
You're bipolar. I'll give it to you. You're gonna say something fucked up. Say it.
God, that's about every day.
There you go. Well,
I never know what the hell mood I'm in. Shit, I might bitch or cry or be depressed or
listen, I'm
you know.
used to it. I'm used to it.
Hell,
At this point for me, it's like, all my personalities are bipolar along with me. So it's like, which one are you going to get?
I do.
I look at like myself, my own opinion, my experience.
You look at it. I heard lick it.
I'm probably the closest that I could get to being a woman with PMS.
No.
Oh yeah, my mood changes more than yours does.
No.
The only thing I don't do is have belly cramps and other stuff, but that's about it.
Well,
The only thing I don't do is bleed.
wow.
Well, that's the other stuff. I was leaving that out.
TMI.
No, I said the only thing I don't do.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want that visual, so thank you.
No.
But you're not the only male that I have experienced that is somewhat close to female reactions. So you're incorrect in that statement.
And actually probably closer, judging by her reaction.
Oh, yeah. Well, Gary and I
Someone
had
is watching you.
Oh, God. Are you doing the manic thing again? Because I watched that video today. I'm having a manic.
Oh, did you watch?
I saw that.
He's singing. He's playing with the dog.
No, I just uploaded yeah, that's my first one. I got a second one out too. I did a month or so ago, but I actually just uploaded another video tonight, but it's on an addiction.
Yeah, I saw that. Actually, it was a good video.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yes,
I left the part out. I left the part out, and I should have put it in that not everybody can stop at $20 or $40, and I know it's not easy, and somebody had to bust me on that.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody can't stop at $20 or $40, and I'm thinking, well, I can't all the time either. That's why I said I give the money to my fiance. So when it's time to go, I have to go.
Mm-hmm.
But
very responsible.
I think they just try to watch it enough to say, "Oh, I caught you in something. Here, let me write this down."
I was just gonna say, somebody's gonna catch you in something, whether you explain it or not. Somebody's gonna be like, "Yeah, that doesn't work for everybody." Yeah.
I mean, shit. I don't remember everything. I mean,
you don't.
God, I barely remember my own birthday.
I forgot why I started this hangout, but yeah, I'm only kidding.
I was going to sound like I can remind you. It says accepting. That's all you had put.
That was the first one, and it was a good one. Come on now.
Yes, that was a good one.
We
Until
can agree.
Your internet went to complete
my internet
shit.
went to shit, and then so did my hangout. No, this is the other half of it, which is fine. Sometimes you have to decompress from all the. There was a lot of serious stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of very heavy topics flowing, and you know how that can go.
Yeah, like the night that Tanya had done her stream, I'm in her side chat doing like trigger warnings. This.
Oh my God.
Well, because she was put trigger warning on there. She wanted a list of them as it was going.
Okay.
I have to watch some videos and put trigger warnings up, but I mean, as far as is concerned with my channel, almost every damn video I make, I should have probably a trigger warning in it. But
see, I don't know about that.
What I mean, like, to be honest, trigger warnings, and it can make people mad, but that's okay. They're usually for PTSD.
Oh, right. If you're going to discuss, something
yeah.
that.
So
yeah.
I basically only do trigger warnings for those topics only. Not that other people can't get triggered for other reasons, but
Mm-hmm.
personally, myself, that's just my own personal point of view.
Yeah, like she was
Oh,
talking about sexual abuse. She had mentioned bestiality and things like that. It's like I'm put.
Whoa.
I don't want to go
She
into
she
any of
talked
that.
about the Shane Dawson thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see,
So
I'm staying away from all of that. That
that
whole Romeo Lacoste, whatever that is, staying away from it.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
it wasn't a bad hangout. It was just a serious one.
Yeah, yeah, see, I tend not to want to go too deep into things like that because it can get a little bit too morose. So I just kind of,
And it can also hurt people just by
mm-hmm.
listening to it.
Yeah, a lot of it is already out there. That's my whole thing. It's like there are just certain things that I just don't even want to.
well, you see, I was close, but I didn't go into no video on him. And
Yeah.
so that's something my channel could talk about, but I
Mm-hmm.
you know. And then the whole Michael Jackson thing, I
Yeah,
didn't go
no.
in.
See, I will not go there because my
Well,
opinion
no,
will.
that it was something that just happened with an actress, and I can't think of her damn name now, but
Mm-hmm.
I had it all down. Anyway, she tweeted or yeah, we won't go into it. I'll tell you
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
probably
another
not.
Mm-hmm.
time. But
Mm-hmm.
stuff I
Mm-hmm.
saw on Twitter that was crazy. What she said that was ridiculous. But
Yeah. See, I have to stay away from that kind of stuff because that's
yeah,
that yeah, that
yeah,
kind of stuff just,
yeah,
and there's so many different, like, you can go one way or the other to the extreme opinion, or you can go to the opinion where it's like, you don't you just want to see him one way, and then there's the extreme, and I will not listen to any of that. I just won't, because that's just my choice. I don't want to hear it. It's like, whatever, you know this documentary came out now. Everybody comes out of the woodwork with their opinions and all that stuff. I'm like,
yeah,
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think there's enough of this out there. It's being talked about all over, and it's like I don't want to throw my 2 cents in there too.
yeah.
I just kind of want to. My thing is like, since I've been going in and out of trying to understand bipolar better, Gary, because I've been doing that lately. Um, like, I'm like saying to myself, okay, there's so many things that they go through. Like, how do they know that it's just a human day without saying that, okay, the bipolar, it's linked to my bipolar? Like, when does it divert into just being human, having a bad day without it being about the bipolar? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
it can be difficult.
Yeah.
For me, it's about like the feeling for it because like I get nervous when I'm starting to go into a manic mode. Like I
Okay.
get shaky
Mm-hmm.
and my head doesn't feel completely there.
Mm-hmm.
So like when I can tell I'm going into a manic mode and I'm overreacting, like I feel like I'm half in my head, half out.
Right. Right. When
See,
does
I'm
the
like at 24/7 unless I take medicine, but that's not my manic mode. That's just me. If that
Well,
makes
I'm
sense.
on my meds right now, so that's the only reason why I can tell
No, I mean
better.
I'm on mine too, but like in between doses. As soon as I wake up,
Ah,
I'm that way. When a dose wears off, I'm that way. I'm always that way if like I don't stay medicated. That's why they're like, let's add another one. I'm like, not at the moment.
let's add another one. Fuck you, no.
So I'm just waiting to get back the results, and now I think it's been 3 weeks now today, and they still haven't said anything, and I'm trying to wait to see what the results are for
Should
my
be back.
psychiatric evaluation. They said it could take like a month.
Oh,
I
wow.
mean, they really ran me through the
Oh,
ringer on that.
they
Like
gave
that
you
was,
the complete comprehensive one.
yeah. They gave me.
The
Yeah,
like
I
two
did a
hour.
bit. I did like 2 videos on it. Like between 2 visits, I bet I was there about 6 hours.
Oh,
Oh wow.
wow.
Like it, and it went from uh 370 questions, and then to math, then to like I swear one's like an IQ test, and then to like
Probably was.
ADHD, and then just I mean substance abuse one, and yeah, like I did like what I think two 2 to 3 videos on it.
I know 2.
The first one I just talked about it, and then I actually did one where I went, and then the second one where I went, and then I was going to make one. I'll probably have to make 2 more because I'll have to get the results from them and then see if my doctor agrees with them when I go back to my doctor. So that's what's crazy too, because they say like you can make an appointment and come to us, and we'll explain it to you, and then when I go to my doctor, it's like up to them if they agree, or want to change something. So I mean, I don't know.
Which is weird, but I understand it.
Yeah, but I don't know if they would change anything. Since they said that's who they usually have do their psych testing for them. So
They probably just want to see if it lines up to what they think might happen or what extra additions they weren't expecting to have.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you and blow it out of not proportion, but I'll blow it out of the water again. Like, dude, like the lady asked me. I know my thoughts are going crazy because it's almost time for more
It does.
medicine. But
That reminds me
the
of what
lady was like asking, through all this process, the second time I was there, and after I went the first time and had to go through all my trauma, and then a second time go through all these tests. At the end, I said, "Well, I finally find out if I'm bipolar 1 or 2, because people's told me different things." And she was like, "The test can actually tell if you have bipolar 1 or if you have bipolar 2." She was like, "But I think you cycled too fast for bipolar." And I'm like, "What?" So,
What? Really?
so
some people do cycle too
I may
fast to be
have been
considered bipolar.
misdiagnosed since I was 15 years old.
His symptoms are similar to it, but they're not the exact same
Yeah,
because of how
because
fast you cycle.
there's bipolar that
This,
runs together, also with BPD. Then there is schizoaffective disorder.
which is
Um,
usually caused by medications,
well, schizoaffective disorder is pretty much schizophrenia and bipolar together because there's like schizoaffective bipolar type or there's schizoaffective depression type. So you can have that, and then there's schizophrenia, and I mean there's so many that like intertwine to where there isn't much difference, but maybe a couple of things that you might have. Does that make any sense?
it does.
They overlap each other so much to where they're hard. That's why there's so many misdiagnoses.
Like
So
they could misdiagnose you as bipolar schizophrenia when you're actually schizoaffective bipolar, because
yeah,
the things are the same, but it's different intensities.
correct. Because with schizophrenia, like one time they said I had bipolar with psychotic features, and I told her that. And she goes, you were diagnosed with that?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then I was thinking, I hope that's not what you're thinking because I know on my own, and no, I'm not a doctor, but I don't have to be because I've done research, and this is my own opinion for my own personal self. I'm not a mental health professional, but for my
You're
own,
not.
Oh my
exactly.
god!
So for my own professional or non-professional experience
Your
with my own
personal
self.
opinion.
Yeah, my own
Disclaimer.
personal opinion. Shit. I'm getting over here twisted and tongue-tied. I forgot what the fuck I was even talking about.
Mhm. Go
I can't
on.
have the bipolar with psychotic features because if I'm not mistaken, in order to do that, you usually have to be in manic or in a depressed mode. And that's the same with schizophrenia to actually see things. And I don't have to be in either one of those. And that's where schizoaffective lies in the middle, is when you're not having an episode and you see things. You pretty much have schizoaffective disorder.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Because of the
So,
schizophrenia aspect of it, you see things constantly.
well, no,
Well, I
you
shouldn't say
have to
that.
be like in a depression mode or in a manic mode. Like if you're not in neither one, then you don't really see anything.
No, I
That
mean with the
makes sense.
schizoaffective, it's due to the schizophrenia more side of it. I think I'm asking because I'm not actually sure.
Oh, with the schizoaffective part, you can just pretty much be like on your meds and just sitting in a just eat just in a stable mood and see stuff. You don't have to be up or down or in any. You can just be what society calls normal and see things.
Which that's such a loose term to begin with anymore.
Yes, that's for
That's why I
sure.
say what society calls normal.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know what that is.
There's normal? What?
Right? Like, what's normal?
Yeah.
It sounds boring.
Well, that's what a lot of people say is normal is boring when they're not normal. Holy shit.
No, I wish I knew what normal was.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I guess whatever your reality is, whatever you've been comfortable
Right?
in.
Yeah, whatever you've been raised to believe is your normal is
Mm-hmm.
your normal,
Right.
or whatever you've experienced as your normal
Yeah,
is your
I
normal.
mean, that's true because, like, me growing up where I did see things off and on, to me, that was normal. So
Mm-hmm.
uh,
That's
I
your
never
baseline.
really said anything, for one, because my mother seen things too. And for two, um, I know what comes with it when you tell a doctor you see things. So,
Right.
so I kind of kept it a secret up till this year when I told him, and that kind of is what brought on the testing.
Right, right.
So that was like me. The only reason I got diagnosed with my dissociative identity disorder back when it was still a valid thing, which I am pissed off about that, but that is what it is. Is because I switched during a therapy session, and my and my therapist at the time was like, "Are you okay?" And whoever was, well, I know who was answering it that now, but at that point it was just like complete personality switch, body language, and everything. And you're like, "Yeah, this is above my pay grade. I'm referring you to my boss."
Ooh, I thought I froze again. I'm like, what is happening?
I was gonna say, if you freeze, I swear for God.
No, I had to get some water. My bad. What is
That's
it you're
okay.
diagnosed with, pup?
The full list, or
Well, I
or
mean,
the short, or the quick
mean,
and
if you
dirty?
want to go through the full list, like it's whatever you feel comfortable with sharing. That's up to you.
Bipolar 1, which is I believe is the bipolar depression.
No,
Right? It's not okay. I know it's bipolar depression. They claimed it as bipolar 1, so I thought it was the depression one. Um, PTSD, dissociative identity disorder, mild psychosis, as well as ADD, ADHD, um, persistent depressive disorder, and massive depressive disorder.
did they
Jesus.
do testing for all that, or did they just different doctors or the same doctor guess? I'm just curious.
Uh, well, the dissociative identity disorder happened. You were gone, I'm guessing, probably while I was explaining that one. uh, I was seeing my therapist, and I switched in the middle of
Right.
it. One of my alters came out,
Oh, okay, okay.
and so it was a complete personality, body language, everything switched, and they were like, "This is above my pay grade." And
Right.
then all the testing happened, and the mild psychosis, because I'm guessing that was more because it was undiagnosed bipolar.
Oh,
Because what I thought was normal was not truly normal, like we were discussing.
right.
So I'm gonna ignore the mild psychosis part, but the ADD, ADHD, those have been diagnosed along with the bipolar, dissociative, and the PTSD, persistent and massive depressive disorders.
Well, here's the thing. I know that, like, with the depression, pretty much bipolar is manic depression, and
Right.
Mm-hmm.
that so basically that's what it is. But uh, bipolar one is where you can actually reach the manic, full blown manic, where you can have delusions or, uh, you go to that far extent. With bipolar two, you don't necessarily you
Oh, I get the
let's say
manic.
yeah. So like with one, you can bipolar one, you can hit hypomanic and go, hypomania, go above it to manic, and you also have the bipolar depression. And then with bipolar two, I believe you have the bipolar depression, but you hit hypomania and not really the full manic. And I've never really, I don't think I ever really went to like full delusions myself.
My whole thing is because I was using substances at the time. I'm not sure how much of the bipolar
Oh
was
well, then
aided by that.
yeah, because you may not have it at all.
Well, no, I do have bipolar. I've been diagnosed with it since I've been back and since I've been clean.
Oh well, okay, well that's good.
I
No,
just
I
don't
didn't
know
mean
if it's
that in a
still
bad way.
bipolar. Oh no, no. I'm just clarifying.
Yeah, the only reason I said that is when I was 15, I was drinking and smoking weed, and that was the last time they did a psychological evaluation on me. Plus, when you're under, your brain don't fully develop till you're in your 20s. This is why they really don't know like what antidepressants or medications really work on kids because literally they don't.
They change.
Yeah, well, they don't even try medications on children really. So you're a guinea pig as a kid, plus your brain, until it's fully developed, they can't really give you an actual diagnosis because
Because
your brain's not fully developed.
the neural pathways aren't fully formed yet, and if the ones that are formed aren't fully developed.
Yeah. So when I was 8, for instance, they said I had ADD, ADHD. They didn't know which one or whatever, and they gave me
You could
90
actually have both.
Yeah, they gave me 90 milligrams of Ritalin, and they stuck with that story up until I was about. Okay, something really just like kicked my back door, and I'm not hearing things because my dog heard it too.
It's Monel.
Don't
I'll be
joke about
back.
that.
Monel wants to get in.
He wants to get in the back door.
He wants to get in the back door so he can use his vac to clean up the chinchilla poop.
Hey, but we got back onto the serious topics there for a minute.
I know, and I had no idea. Like I'm listening to this, like I'm just in awe because it's not like, I'm trying to be like, because I'm trying to learn more about this as we go along. You have no idea how helpful it is for me as what I'm dealing with. But I had no idea listening to you, Pup, that you have all these things. You would never know it.
I'm very well adjusted.
Yes, you are.
You're like to a scary degree.
No, it's not. Like I'm interested in knowing when the personalities kick in because the most I've heard you seem pretty much on the level.
For the most part. All right. So let me get back into the serious mode and explain dissociative identity disorder from my perspective. I cannot.
Okay.
I am putting disclaimer out there. I cannot talk for everybody's dissociative identity disorder because it manifests differently in different people.
Right.
So there are alters, there are fragments. Alters, the best way to describe alters, the difference between an alter and a fragment. An alter, if they had another body, they could survive outside. Whereas a fragment would be like a fetus and it needs somebody else in order to survive.
Okay.
And in alters there are hosts, there are trauma holders, there are emotional protectors, and there are just normal alters.
Right.
There can be non-human alters, children alters, and just adult alters. There can also be different gendered alters, like from your own gender. So hosts are the ones that are in control of the body for the most part. Me personally, I don't know if I am the core personality or a host, but I am the one that's in control of the body the most. Whereas the other alters, the ones that I know of at least, they are... there's an emotional protectors, there's 2 of them, as well as a trauma holder who also works as a system admin, basically. Trauma holders are the ones that hold all your trauma, like all the bad memories, the ones that you don't, all the hurt, all that stuff. And emotional protectors come out in times of need. Whereas, like, if you feel uncomfortable in a situation or you don't feel safe, they're the ones who would take over and help get you through that situation. And then usually switch back control after they are sure you're safe.
Okay.
So for me, I'm not normally in situations where I need the emotional protectors or the trauma holder to come out. And not saying it can't happen, but it's more rare for me. And for me, how I deal with it, I keep a journal. Because each alter they have control of the body at that point. They can write down notes. And that's worked for me to help reincorporate a lot of the alters back into the core. And that's what's worked for me.
Right.
But not necessarily that's going to work for everybody.
Right.
See, that's totally out of my wheelhouse. Like, you know, I like learning about all mental health as much as I can, though, from different people and, you know, their experiences, because I have tried, not towards you, Pup, but hopefully you'll agree with what I'm about to say. But I'm so tired of people trying to compare their disorders with other people's disorders.
Like I said earlier, your pain does not negate somebody else's pain.
Right. And what works for one person may not work for another person.
Yeah.
You know?
Was everything okay at your back door?
And, you know.
Wait, that came out bad. Hold on.
Actually, it came out pretty good. No. What actually happened was
Raccoon?
I was doing laundry and I heard a big thump. Sounded like something kicked the back door. So
Chinchilla.
the damn mopping glow bottle fell off the washing machine. So I'm good.
I'm sorry, that back door, that was perfect. Okay, continue.
That was a good one, though. That was a good one. That was Pup peeking in the back door.
Giggity.
Who let the dog out?
Oh! I might not want to say that. I might not want to do that. Else your dog might start howling.
Actually, your dog might start barking. Mine's under the cover sleeping. It's warm and came out of the dryer.
She's like, fuck you all,
Laurie,
I'm
you're
warm.
back. Laurie comes back in when James leaves.
Are we sure they're not the same
my
person?
God.
Oh, wait, yes, we are. Yes, we are sure. I take that back. Yes, we are sure about that.
But she thinks this is interesting, so continue, boys.
Well, it's...
If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. Like, I'm open to answering any questions. That's including side chat
Yes,
as well.
me too. For all 7 people watching, and that's probably including us 3 that's on the panel. So at least 4 of you.
Yeah.
If there's 4 of you out there watching, if you have any questions, we'll answer.
I don't know how many personalities Pup has, but that could be more. Laurie wants to know, do you know your alters? There we go.
Yes, I do, actually. I have communed with so it's hard to explain it other than just there's a mental area that we all can get to, basically. Other than the external notes, I'm able to talk to them mentally, basically, occasionally, or at least just get general vibes from them.
Is it kind of like, don't take this wrong, because I don't mean it bad in any way, but is it kind of like Split?
Actually, that is, ironically enough, a very good description, a very good example of dissociative identity disorder, where the alters know of each other.
Yeah.
It's not the best example because, we're not all that psychotic, but...
Right.
But no, yeah, that's actually a decent example in mainstream media of dissociative identity disorder.
It is really hard to find good examples in the mainstream media, especially movies, that actually can hit, a mental health topic on the head. And the reason I say that, I mean, like, I've seen real good ones as far as like alcoholics, but they never really portray the actual like withdrawals that well. You don't really see that much in the movies.
No, you don't.
You think about it, you might see them in a rehab, but they might show them in a bed or something.
Well, I don't think they know
yes,
how to. I don't think
they
they
do
know how
argue
to
with each other.
Accurately portray something of that nature, because again, we've been saying this, that it's individual. I mean, they can take it upon textbook, but I don't think that anyone can really, you know what I'm saying, like,
Well, I think that's what it is. I think if they didn't go by the textbook and they went by like somebody that had their own personal experience to act that out,
Mm-hmm.
I think, let's say actors, actresses, we're all people, no different than every person that walks down the road or YouTuber. So I mean,
Mm-hmm.
We
somebody out
all
there,
play a
we know
part.
they have experiences. So, um,
But no, yeah. Laurie, they do argue with each other quite regularly. Trust me. It's kind of annoying sometimes because I can almost hear the bickering in my head.
now is that kind of like schizophrenia when that happens?
Kind of. Like, it's, you don't actually hear it. You almost like hear, I don't know how to put it other than just like you think you hear somebody talking
Okay,
when they didn't hear somebody when nobody's talking.
yeah.
Like you think you hear some words, but you can't really make out what they are.
Oh snap. Okay, I've kind of done that before. I mean, I don't have that by all means, but I'm just
Right. But
I
you know the idea.
I sometimes like I'll tell you something. I've never said it on even my channel because it actually freaks me out. So I never told anybody. But I just told the doctor when I went because I thought they should know. I was like, hell, if I'm going to do a psychiatric evaluation now, I'm going to tell y'all everything. That's what I was thinking. So
Well, that's the best way to do it, so that way they can accurately diagnose you.
it's like when my paranoia gets really, really bad, I'll sometimes see. I don't really know how to explain this because visually, it's not
Do
there.
you see like the
Okay.
black people or like the white people?
Oh no, I totally see that. No, yeah, I totally see that. I'll see.
From my drug use, I know those problems all too well.
I'll call it like black shadows or white shadows, and I
Yeah,
even see like little
I
black
realized I
like
said black people and
animals.
white people, but I meant like shapes of people, and I'm like, oh wait, this could sound really racist real
No,
quick.
no, no, no. I knew what you were meaning. I just call them shadow people.
Yeah.
I had the black shadows, the white shadows, and I even see like black shadows of like a dog, um, which is weird, but I do. And sometimes I think it. I'll see my. Sometimes I'll think my dog's sitting beside of me. She's not even in here. Um,
Because you see
but
the shadow of the dog.
yeah, like I'll see just a shadow of a dog, and then I'll look, and I'm like, she's not even in here. Okay,
You're
so
like, oh, well, fuck. Because you always see it out of the corner of your eye, and as soon as you go to look at it, it's gone.
yeah, yeah, that, and then sometimes like I've straight up like I have seen the black shadow before, like not where I live, but I have seen it like straight up hunkering down, staring at me in a corner. That freaked me out, but
Now, my question about that is, and I'm not trying to get distracted because I know you were going to say something, but did you actually see eyes? Because I always could, whenever I saw those kind of things, I could always feel that they were staring at me, but I could never see eyes.
no, actually, that's you're probably the first person that's ever asked me that, and it's never been something I've detailed about it. But no, there's
I,
no.
I just want to make sure because some people have seen eyes on them and they just describe them as like darker parts of the, like where the eyes would be.
That would be about it. But that's it's like
Anyway,
how like your eyes indent in, and then you have your eyeballs. All that's just total black.
yeah. And it's like a even darker black than what's already there. And that's like negative space black.
Yeah, yeah. That's about the. Yeah, that's wild. Like, are you seeing them or something or what? Like, kind
When
of
I'm
freaking me out. I'm trying to
during
let
my,
my
during
anxiety
my,
kick in.
I've seen them before when I was on my drugs
Oh shit!
because I've
I
been
gotta.
up and down on my, for like up 3 days or longer on my benders. I would see them after a few days.
Yeah, I So no, that kind of freaks me out because I remember that one sitting in the corner looking at me, and hey, that was a trip. Well, so there's, I can be like really anxious or something, and then all of a sudden I will get like, there's nothing visually there, but mentally I see a mental picture of like these voices, faces, like I don't hear nothing, but they're
The
like
chorus.
screaming, running in my, they're just heads screaming running in my face.
I
I
understand what
don't,
that's like.
and I have never told nobody that until now. And I mean, I told the doctor that the last time I went, but
You never
it's
told anybody else publicly.
yeah, like I never told nobody. Because I
You
mean,
haven't even told your fiance.
no, not that. No, because that's something that I was like, because
Too
like I said, I
much.
really used to just think, oh, it's just bad thoughts, you know, and just try to kick it out. And that's pretty much what I have to do with it. Is just like close my eyes and be like, yeah, no, whatever, and then open them back up, and usually it's gone. Um, so I don't know. I'm probably scaring people that's listening, but
No, you're being honest, and if they're scared by it, that just means that they don't understand it. And
I
you
don't
know,
even understand it. That's why I haven't really talked about it much because I want to see like what these diagnoses are and uh, people. Yeah, let me put this out there too. A lot of people are like, well, diagnoses are just labels. Well, for one, you need them in order to be treated properly, and for two, personally, I like to have them so that I can, if I am diagnosed, then I can research to get to know myself and learn things to where things won't bother me as much because I'll know what's happening with myself. That's why I think diagnoses are good, to where a lot of people are like, oh, that's just a label. And then on the other hand, to where I've had people say, uh, they try to call it a pun and be like, you wear your mental health as a badge, like you're proud of it. Well, I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not proud of it, but it's a part of me, so why hide it?
exactly, and that's something I never understood. Like, why are people scared of their diagnoses? Your story might be able to help somebody else.
Yeah, like I literally have people, trust me, that it happens. I get bashed all the time about how I wear my labels on my sleeve and I wear them as a badge of honor. And I'm
And
like,
how you get called a pervert.
oh my God, let's not even go there.
It was a joke. I'm sorry.
Gee, that really eats me because of where I
I
was
know.
abused. So I
I understand.
I was really nice in that video is all I can say.
Now the outtakes in that video, not so much.
uh,
So now in the outtakes of that video, I'm sure not so much.
yeah. Yeah, speaking of that, I did email someone who I will not name and asked them if they wanted to get on a panel with me and let's talk about it. They never responded.
This is my shocked face.
Yeah, they never responded. So
Are you surprised?
to be honest, I don't mind to talk about it.
No,
My
that's fine.
meds are starting to kick. Well, one of my meds, because I only took one right now. I wanted to do it not as a bitch session. I wanted to do it to legitimately pull out things that myself and others in the mental health community would like answered, and to put them on the spot. And I think they know that, and that's why they won't answer.
Well, that only is a true testament to their character and what's been said so far, and proven, and and the idealistic would be that you maybe could say, okay, meet me halfway here, or maybe it was whatever, but there's no need for that on that side, because that side feels like they're entitled to do exactly what they've been doing because they're conditioned to do it, because they've been carrying this torch for so long for this industry, because it's given them some clout. But to actually take the responsibility now, that's a whole other animal.
Yeah, and like I ended up going off in somebody's live stream the other day. If you all don't know him, Ray Lynn, Dre
Okay.
is awesome.
Right.
That's my homie.
Right.
And I went up on the live stream and kind of went off. Went off. That it was. I told him. I said I can't get on here anymore until I take my medicine. I think I just woke up and I straight jumped on the stream and I just let it. I let not them, but a certain person, I just ripped it. I
Mm.
just ripped it loose. Because, like, you cannot be a mental health professional. Here we go again. Sorry. You cannot be a mental health professional without credentials, without a license. There is a list of them. You can go and look at them on the internet. I put them in a video. They still want to act like they were because they have experience. I don't give a shit. If I may cook in a hospital, that doesn't make me a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, that so just makes me aggravated because they still don't want to own. He will own up that his mom has to work under a supervisor, that his mom has to be supervised, and she went to school, and he just said this. So if his mom has to be supervised and she has her so-called doctorate, but he don't have to be supervised in a drug addiction facility to hold a group, he's plumb full of shit.
Well,
So that
I will say
hiatus basically
this.
did nothing, huh?
No, it didn't do shit. All
Not
that two
anything.
weeks was about was a cover my ass mode.
Yeah,
Let me
Mm-hmm.
pretty
go
much.
make false news, fake news, and let me go like try to go into control, damage control, and that's all that dumb shit was. There was no mental health break. Shit, please.
Go ahead, Pop.
Oh no, I was gonna say all I was gonna say about that is if he's holding a 12-step, he does not. I'm not defending that person. They don't need a um, what is the word? License to hold that kind of group. It's volunteer only. Now,
Correct.
that
Correct.
that's all I'm
But
saying about that, and I'm gonna drop this subject on that because I opened up a can of worms I shouldn't have.
no, actually, you're absolutely right because I can go ahead and tell you, and all that turns out to be is what you call a sponsor.
Yeah,
That's not a mental health professional. So he can still come up and play this clip if he wants to. And yes, you could have ran a group, but guess what? If he's in there taught a 12 step, he never said that he did a 12 step. He said group therapy. He
and
ran
that's
group
unfortunately what a
sessions.
12-step is, though.
You know, group sessions, and like the only way that he could do that is he's pretty much like I said in my video, he's pretty much either being supervised if it's an actual meeting, because I've done the same thing, or if he was doing 12-step program, he's just, like, I forget the damn word now, I said it a second ago, but he's a
Sponsor.
sponsor. That's all he is. And the reason he has to go in between patients once they leave is because the doctors and other people there can't have contact with them for so long after they're out. So he's still acting as a sponsor. So I wish he would just own up, quit acting like he's something he ain't. He can get all the life coach lessons he wants, and I feel sorry for anybody that has him as a life coach.
Agreed.
I mean, shit. Read a book. You probably get better experience.
Just not one that he's written.
Oh God, ain't that right? I can't comprehend what I read anyway. Like, my brain don't retain that information.
Oh, you
Like,
have bad short-term memory.
oh man, I'm telling you that I was up there and that lady was like, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to say 3 words, and then later on I'm going to mention him, and you can repeat them back to me. The hell I did. I forgot everything she said. I couldn't tell her one word. I was like, I don't know.
What were those 3 words I asked you? I told you earlier. Fuck if
And
I
then they're
know.
like, well, at least guess. And so I guessed one, and I don't think it was nowhere near to anything she even said.
She just looked at you like, bless your heart.
I have no idea. Look, Chloe's over there going to sleep. Chloe. What did I call you Chloe for?
Because when I first saw her name, to be quite honest, I thought it was Chloe and just
Collie
like
is going to sleep or she'd be mad right now. She's like, what did you...
no, she's probably like, no, talk, hang yourself with your own news.
Oh,
Oh
she's
no,
listening. Now,
she's
hold
listening.
on.
She's typing in side chat.
How are you typing on chat, but you're not talking to us? I didn't, like, come up here and take over your channel. Here, get up here and talk.
No, no, because I've done that on accident. But no, I think she just wanted to get your opinion on everything and just let you say your piece without any interruption.
Oh no, you're good. I don't want to go off. I have I have really, 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 really been trying to be good and just move on forward.
Oh, her alarm's going off.
Uh-oh. That ain't good.
Well, I'm guessing probably like alarm clock
Or car alarm.
or that.
Huh.
Damn coons.
No, so like I don't know. But I've been just trying to be good and
And
do
it's
my
Choly. Do not call me Choly. It's okay.
I said she'd go off.
She's probably like, I've been waiting for this motherfuckers.
Not really, but I heard what he said.
Yeah, it's a slip up. My bad.
I know it's all right. Please, if you would only know the kind of names I've been called with that name.
Choly.
Choly. Choly. See Holy.
See holy.
See Holy. Chalky. I mean, just.
See holy, how dare you?
I know. See Holy. It's a needed explanation, and I don't understand why it needs explanation, but it seems to need explanation. I don't know.
No, it's just like I know that it's collie, but it does. I do look at it a lot as Chloe. I swear.
No,
Thank you. I'm not the only one.
it. I get it, but if you look at it, it's the L usually goes before the O in Chloe's situation, not yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so you look at
No,
it.
no,
Oh.
I'm also
you're
dyslexic
right.
as fuck.
Plus, I
You're right.
I didn't want it mixed up with cauliflower, the fucking vegetable, which people call me anyway. But it's all good.
But you
It
named
is
yourself cauliflower.
It is cauliflower, though. There's just a damn space in it.
Exactly, but it's not the same spelling, Gary. It's different spelling.
Yes, and we all know Gary wants to give her his ranch.
Well, shit and scat is spelt differently, but it means the same thing.
Wow. Yeah, but that's not the okay. But whatever.
Or tomato, potato, potato.
Okay, so when you use the word melancholy, do you say melancholy?
Actually, I can't even pronounce that word, so I just don't even say it.
I just told you how to pronounce it.
Well, yeah, but I would call it melancholy.
Never
I'm
mind.
just saying.
Kind of like how some people can say it aluminum or aluminium.
Okay, that just went. I've never heard anyone say aluminium, but all right.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
Aluminum foil.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
tin foil.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Tin.
But no, aluminium is how like Brits and Australians say it.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah. Kind of like how they call eggplants aubergines.
Yeah, I like that though, because that's the color.
Eggplant is the color too.
I know, but it sounds nicer when it's aubergine.
Eggplant is like
fancy.
yellowish orange.
What?
I'm colorblind too, though. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm
I like how
colorblind.
me and Dawn both were like, "What?"
Yeah, I'm always had problems putting. Yeah, that's something else
You're
I've never
red-blue
said.
colorblind, aren't you?
I am somewhat colorblind, yeah, because I can never actually, like, it's not nothing I've been diagnosed with, but when you think yellow and oranges look alike, you can't really tell the difference. And let's see, what other colors?
Can you see blues?
There's some blues I cannot distinguish the difference. Some blues look black. So
okay, so now we're at 3. Is that the 3 of us?
Probably.
yeah, yeah, that's it. It's just the 3 of us.
It's just the 3 of us.
Hell, your damn your rich people left.
I know.
That's what confused me is the participants show 5 of us.
Oh, the wrench is here. The wrench. Leanne's
Leanne. Leanne is the only. Leanne is my. She's ride or die. She's always here.
And Laurie is still here. Apparently, she's just quiet.
Laurie, where are you?
Laurie, don't you want to come up here?
She was interested in the DID. I know why, but
Is that the guy who missed Doubtfire?
yes. Well, that's where we draw it from, but that's the way Laurie talks.
Oh.
Yeah.
The wench is here. No, you're no wench. Ooh, it bumped up to 6. See, every time I say something, it bumps up. Then it goes to 4. Monel, he keeps coming in. Monel's changing his name as we
He
speak.
just keeps coming in and out, in and out.
That reminds me of that song, In and Out and In. Mama's got a tear for static kiss.
You singing Who songs on my damn string?
Bitch, please, we were singing fucking Bohemian Rhapsody.
I know. Well, we were speaking Bohemian
I
Rhapsody.
thought about watching that movie, actually.
Oh, it's such a good movie. Oh, God, it's such a good movie.
I watch it all for free.
Oh, God. ASMR, okay.
I don't really go to the movie theater, so I try to watch
the last movie I saw in the movie theater was that. And no, that's not true. I saw Glass, but I saw that twice beforehand.
I want to see Glass.
The last movie I saw in the theater was The Greatest Showman.
I'm going to
Are you okay there? It sounds like you just had an orgasm.
No, that wasn't a good one. I'm going to tell you this right now, Gary. If you are a fan of this series, you're not going to like the ending. I'm just saying.
Oh.
Yeah.
You ruined it.
No, it could go anywhere. It could go anywhere. I don't like where it went.
Oh, well, there'll probably be another one out, I hope.
Me too, but I don't like where this went.
Did it act like there could be? I mean, did it leave it open?
You never know. You never know.
She's trying not to
really sounded dirty, didn't it?
Yes, it really did.
Listen, I've seen so many trilogies that go, okay, this is going to end now, right? No, 3 more.
Oh my God, I could tell you a movie that I watched. Well, I can't say last night. Yeah, I can now. I watched it about 3:00 this morning.
Okay.
Or yesterday morning. But anyhow, it was really
traveled
good.
From the future.
Aquaman.
Ugh.
I have to admit.
God.
I have to admit, the comic book Aquaman sucks.
Yes.
But
so does the guy acting in it.
The new one that was out though, that movie's, for me, that's badass. That movie was badass.
Good for what it was.
Yeah,
you have to realize for what it was, for what it's based off of, it was good.
Yes. If you looked at the comic book and then watched that movie, it's a hella better than the comic book because
a hell of a lot sexier.
I mean, I was trying to figure out if he looked like Seth Rollins or
bite your tongue.
He does. He looks like a mixture of Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins together.
You're gonna get hurt. First off, Jason Momoa wishes he looked like Roman Reigns. Second of all,
he looks like Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins if they were together. That's their child.
If they had a love child.
The only reason that he has any resemblance to Roman Reigns is because he's Samoan. That's it.
Yes,
that's where it ends.
Samoan, his hair and his eyes
because of his Samoan descent.
And his facial features.
Again, his Samoan descent.
And his facial features, however, reminded me of Seth Rollins with the beard. Yes.
But his acting abilities are worse than Roman Reigns' ability to cut a promo. So just saying.
Damn.
And that's pretty bad too, because Roman Reigns is not really a good promo.
No, he's not. I love him, but no.
And that was what was making me so mad when they tried for so long to push him. I was like, well, just stop. Just quit. It's not working. One person they should have let have it and run with it is Braun Strowman. But no, they don't want to do that.
I'm sorry. Every time Braun Strowman comes out, I'm like, hungry. Braun, come eat now. That's what he reminds me of.
When you say you were hungry, I was thinking something else for a second.
No, because
Well,
that's
I
what he
mean,
looks like.
he he has that mentality. If they let him, he could
Mm-hmm.
have. They've kind of ruined him. He could have tore up that whole place and
Mm-hmm.
got the belt, and people would have loved it. But no, I mean, he does better promos than. I mean, his promos have gotten better. If you
Yeah.
watch them from the beginning to now, they're getting a lot better than they were.
Mm-hmm. I'll
And
agree with that. Yeah.
Roman Reigns still looks like he's just talking to us. I mean, it's
Roman's better when he's talking about the Shield. When he's involved with the Shield, then it's all good.
yeah.
Roman on his own, I'm like, Roman, stop, just stop, don't talk, no, nope, stop talking, please.
And
Like, you're
what the
pretty. Just
hell
stand there and look
happened to
pretty.
Dean Ambrose?
I know.
He left and came back, and I was like, damn.
And
Like, he came
now
back,
he's
like,
looking to
pumped
leave for
up.
good. Yeah, yeah,
He's leaving for
and
good.
that's what I hear. The rumor is that he's not going to renew his contract. I hope it's a storyline, but
Uh,
they need to keep the Shield. I'm sorry. I love the three of them. I do, but I don't know. I just think that
I don't know. You know what, though? They say that with so many wrestlers, and what usually happens is they'll take a
mm-hmm,
break and then come back.
true.
But, I mean, Dean Ambrose did take a break, and then he came back. But he came back, like, pumped up.
Yeah,
Like,
I
dude was
know.
like, speaking of one of the biggest changes I think I've ever seen was Jinder Mahal.
Ugh. Oh, I can't stand him. I can't.
I I mean I can't either as a wrestler, but you have to admit when he left and then when he came back, he looked like the damn Incredible Hulk. I was like,
I
my gosh.
I still think that 3MB should have a reunion. That's all I'm gonna say. Especially now.
Pup must not watch wrestling.
Not much.
Yeah. I don't get to talk about wrestling much on my
Well,
channel, but there's some people that know that I am I don't know about big fan because WWE annoys me in and out half the time. I'm like, can we get better storylines, please? Or, what
you
are we
know what
doing?
happened, don't you? If I'm
Uh,
not mistaken, I think they went to Warner Brothers, and that's what ruined it.
yeah, how long ago? Because it's been bad for a few years now.
That's when they went to the G content. That's
Mm-hmm.
that's
Oh,
where
yeah, the family
when
friendly. Yeah,
when
yeah,
they
yeah.
quit, yeah, when they went family friendly and when they quit cutting their own forehead, that's when yeah. Yep.
Yet we still have Brock Lesnar.
I wish he would just go somewhere because like I'm tired of only seeing him when a pay-per-view comes, then he
Yeah.
wins, he keeps the belt. The belt's gone again, and their excuse is, well, nobody really can like hold the belt, and I'm like, yeah,
No, that's not
let Braun
true.
Strowman go at Brock Lesnar. Let him wear Brock Lesnar out and give him the belt. Be done with it.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Exactly.
get it over with.
I agree with that. I just think that he's a big, clunky, sweaty action figure at this point. He doesn't even have any kind of like wrestling prowess anymore. It's the same thing. It's the
He can't
same
he
suplex shit, and
Yeah, it's the same thing. Oh, he's got like
yeah,
he's like a John Cena. He's got like three moves and that's it.
yeah, I
And
know.
it's just like, and I won't lie, like I liked Cena when he first came out,
Cena's my
but
god. Everybody knows I love Cena. I do admit that he's not the greatest in the ring, but I do love Cena.
now I'm about to make a whole switch and watch nobody say, "Oh, we don't watch it." I so can't wait. I think it's today.
Well,
Temptation Island.
I'll get out of town with those. I can't stand those
Oh,
things.
I love the Temptation Island now. I watch it.
Mm-mm.
My fiance don't even watch it. I'll be in here at nighttime watching it all by myself.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Yeah,
Because
the Temptation Island. I'm
to
telling
me,
you.
it's copying every other MTV reality-based show or whatever they try to do, and I'm like, all right, enough with these.
Well, like I don't get into it. I don't watch Big Brother or none of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's like I don't watch. That's probably the only one I watch. Um, every once in a while, cause Survivors they got tired and old. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I liked watching when they would drop off the people naked in the woods. Like
Naked and
one man,
afraid.
one woman, they dropped them off naked, and they had to last so many days.
Yeah, I gotta
Naked and
see
afraid.
that. Yeah, I
Naked and
gotta see.
afraid, yes.
I gotta see that when I go to the gym. I'm like, of all things to put on one of these TVs, really?
Yeah, like I do like to watch. I don't even know if that comes on anymore, but
It does.
uh-oh. See, I don't have regular TV. I stream all my stuff. So, not
Yeah,
giving away my secrets.
that's okay. That's okay.
Not on live, anyway.
No, I think we had enough craziness for once. Well, I don't know at this point.
Yeah, especially with that one guy.
Oh, I can't.
I was literally, what happened was, I
You
was,
see, what happened was
I
What
kept hitting the
happened
link,
was.
and it kept sending me to the stupid app page on my phone. And then when I typed in, it said family plan or something. I was like, that's not what the hell I wrote. So, she's like, there's a T-Mobile family. I'm like, no,
I
that's
was
not
having a
what it
good old
is.
time with
And then I was like, well, maybe I'll just eat first. So that's what I was doing.
That's what I figured. I was like, either he's eating, he's lost in the vortex of YouTube, or he's stuck at T-Mobile. Oh my God. And I don't know, James fell off the face of the earth. We don't know what happened. I think he just coughed himself into oblivion.
Like, I
probably
thought he
that.
left and came back earlier. Like, I thought I heard, at least I thought it was coming from
Yeah.
his dark
Yeah,
side over there.
he's not one to really be on panel. I mean, it was 2.5 years ago the last time I had James on my panel. He's not like a,
Oh,
Regular
really?
regular.
occurrence.
Yeah, he's not a regular, but when
Well, I
he's
feel bad
on,
because I got on here and he left.
no, I had nothing to do with you.
No, he just died while he was coughing.
Well, don't
James.
say that because what if he did? I'd feel so bad.
So would
No, he's
I.
fine. He's fine. He's fine.
Papa's like, so what I said, I said.
Oh, he'll be back on Periscope tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. But no, he's a good guy. He's funny. He just it's funny because we used to call him Captain Caveman
Captain Caveman. Yeah, I can see that.
because of the way he talks. Because he has like a character that he portrays on Periscope. Like he tries to be like a wrestling character. Sometimes it's another one who can talk about wrestling. But it's funny. It's funny. It's just nice to mix it up around here. It's nice that, it's not always about the catty, whatever. I'm sure that you've walked in on that we've had.
Oh, I did a few days ago and I just left.
Oh,
I left. No offense, I had to
none
go.
taken. No, none
I was
taken.
like, I am not even getting in that shit, not with what I've been going on over here.
I wanted to leave. I wanted to leave, and it's my
I mean,
hangout.
between my channel and mental health community,
Mm-hmm.
and then Twitter,
Mm-hmm.
and then I saw one here, and then other channels I was on. I was like, oh my god, I think I just need a break.
Yeah, Gary, Twitter is bad for your mental health. I don't think Twitter is a good idea. I took myself right off that because I'm like, enough
I
with this.
deactivated it once. Well, when I deactivated, because I was leaving YouTube and Twitter. I said,
I
Mm-hmm.
hell, I'm
remember
leaving
that.
all of them. Don't think for 1 minute. Stuff gets too bad for me, I'll just bounce. All
Yep.
right, you know.
Yeah, I did the deactivating game once with Twitter, then came back. Then I did it again, came back. This time I did it and left it for so long that it just went bye bye. And I'm like, well, that's good because I ain't coming back.
I just spent so long like trying to build it up a little bit
Mm.
and meeting people on there, and but it's worse than I thought.
Every time I hear that, I think We Are the World's gonna play.
No, that's a text message. My bad. I got grandma phone over here.
I'm waiting for da 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 da. Uh-oh, copyright strike.
Again.
But I actually went over, as you guys were talking before, I saw the community post. I didn't know Tanya had an issue to the person who left the delete this comment on my channel, you delete every single one of your hangouts about me, and I will think about it. How about that? So where did that come from, I wonder?
I know who that's in reference to.
Is it who I'm thinking?
Yeah.
What? Well, why? Which one is she supposed to delete anyway?
I don't know. I just saw a comment on Twitter with that person's name. You know,
I mean, really?
I mean, she looks like The Walking Dead anyway, so.
Like, what is it?
Walking Dead. I have to watch that. Last night I missed it. Sorry.
You still follow it after all these years?
Oh yeah.
Isn't it ending this year? Isn't it like, yeah? Nope, the only
frozen,
show.
or is just nobody talking on side chat?
No, they all fell asleep.
I mean, there's 5 people watching.
Well, I'm gonna type something and then. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the 5 is us.
It's the 5
The
of
5
us.
was us and 2 of us twice.
Just the 5 of us.
And the person's sleeping on the panel.
Nobody's like, well, imagine if James was still here and all of a sudden you just heard snoring.
Oh my gosh, I was somewhere on a live show one time. A couple years ago, I was watching one and somebody literally, or no, it was on here. Tanya fell asleep, but she wasn't snoring.
Why does that not surprise me?
Yeah. You remember that? Because
yes,
I was like, Choly, where did she go?
I was like, because she messaged me. She's like, I took my meds. I'm going to bed. I'm like, okay. She's like, tell Gary I said goodbye. I was like, all right. All of a sudden he's like, hey, Choly, where's Tanya? I'm like, well, she went to bed.
Yeah.
Okay, now there's 7. All right, listen, Pup, enough with your, alters here.
That's not me.
I know, I'm joking.
Not this time.
Listen, Monel, you had your 15. You had your 5 minutes. I don't know.
Do they have names, Pup?
Yes, they do.
Oh, yeah, they do. Well, where are they?
How many are you aware that you have?
I know of at least 3, other than myself.
Does it bother you to talk about it?
No.
I didn't know, like, if it was a trigger for, like, one of them to come out or something.
No, but if I'm not careful, one of them might want to come out to play.
Oh, well, I don't want to do that, so.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they're not. She's a mischievous little bitch.
Oh. Okay, I shouldn't have probably went back to that topic.
That's all right.
No, I'm not trying to trigger anybody.
No, it's not triggering. It's more me annoyed because she can play me very well until she decides not to and then just fucks with people.
Okay, so if that was to happen, they get pissed off if they get fucked with back?
No.
I was just curious.
She wouldn't, at least. I don't think so. But most people get so thrown off kilter that they don't have a chance to fuck with her back.
I'll accept the challenge.
Oh, shit.
No. Keep that bitch in there. I was just kidding, but, like, I'd try.
So you were talking before, Gary, about accurate portrayals in certain movies, like mental illness movies. You didn't mention anything. What would you say was like an accurate portrayal, if you had to?
Who?
You. I'm talking to you.
Oh, I thought you meant him. I was like, I thought we mentioned on Split.
Pup is your name, Gary? I don't think so.
No. I know that we were talking, and like he said that Split was pretty good on that.
I love
but
Split.
Not like totally. And the reason I asked was because I heard other people mention that Split did pretty good. They thought doing that. You mean with problems that I have personally?
Well, yeah. I mean,
oh God. To be honest, I really haven't seen a movie to where somebody portrays bipolar appropriately at all.
True. That doesn't mean that there's not a rash of them about to be made.
Right.
And then, like, I mean, there could be one out there I haven't seen. I think there's. I don't really want to go into it because that's a touchy subject. But
Yeah.
no, not with me. As far as like sociopaths, I think those have been portrayed in some movies pretty good, but I don't. But I personally don't have that disorder, so I, you know, even though I might think it is, someone with that might say no, and here's why. So, but as far as like what I have, I don't know of any. I mean, is there really any movies out there? I'm sure there might be if I Googled it or something to where somebody supposedly has bipolar.
No, it more or less, a lot of mental illness portrayals are not distinct
I mean, cause
as,
like, yeah, if you try to look at like, for instance, the older movies, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and
yeah.
that, yeah, I think you'd have to go back to movies like that. But then the closest to the character, you know, or you could even go look at, I don't know, Jack Nicholson. I'd say if somebody was going to portray one, it would have been him when he was younger. So I don't know. Like depression, I think they do good at it. You know,
Yes, quite a bit of that. Yeah.
I was trying to think. Here's where I have a problem, and this is like even in my own life. PTSD. I have seen. I can't even find a person that experiences flashbacks the way that I do.
Right.
And I even talked to many therapists and have even talked to the last therapist I went to, which I haven't been to in a while because we just don't jive. Not that she's bad at what she does, she's very good at what she does. But if I'm having flashbacks, don't make me leave because my time's up.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, that was pretty shitty, and that's what pushed me off of that one. It's hard to find a trauma-based therapist. It's just hard to find one. So I'm not even a war veteran or anything like that, so I can only imagine. Hopefully, that I'm hoping the VA has better. I hope they have therapists for them because, personally, for myself, survivor of abuse, you know, assault, things like that, I can't find one. So I literally can't find one. Even where I was just at, I asked them if they had one, and they said they have no one that specializes specifically in trauma, but they have dealt with trauma patients, and I could see them if I wanted to, but none of them are specialized. And so I don't know. So, and the last lady I talked to, I'm kind of beating around the bush, I guess. She said that I asked her, "Have you ever talked to someone like that experiences flashbacks similar to what I do?" And I don't really want to go into what she says.
No, you don't have to.
But the point of the matter is like she compared me to someone that was in like they had went through a horrible experience but still didn't experience the flashbacks that I had, and trust me, what they went through was severe.
Right.
They were, I'll just say they were one of the people at ground zero, and that's all I can say.
Okay.
And for her to even compare me with that and then say that mine were still different than theirs because they don't get stuck in it, then I'm like, what the hell's my problem? So I'm wondering if whatever other diagnosis I have is maybe making them worse or something. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
It
No.
does.
Yeah.
Because I can't find I can't really find no one that has them or experiences them like me. It seems like even when I tried to even on YouTube, it's one of the first thing I did when I opened my channels. I was trying to find channels to people had PTSD or bipolar or whatnot. And what I noticed when I started watching a lot of these people that has PTSD, and I'm not diagnosing or anything. I'm going off of my own speculation. I'm speculating, and I'm not naming any names because I don't remember them anyway. Was it seems like a lot of people are using memories as flashbacks, like bad memories.
That
And
makes sense.
what I'm assuming is that. So for the longest, I was like, "Oh, they don't even have it." And then as I've had my channel, I thought just because that's how they handle theirs and how they have theirs and the way that I have mine doesn't mean that they don't have it. There's different types. There's like mild, severe, you know, and then there's where you try to get into the intent of saying there's CPTSD, which isn't in the DSM yet. But if it was, that's what my diagnosis would be. So I don't know. I don't know. It leaves me boggled, and that is something that really bothers me, to be honest, because I would love to just find one person. I don't want nobody to have the problems that. It's not that I want somebody to have suffered something so bad to have it, but if I could find one person that I could relate to, then I wouldn't feel alone. But I haven't found that anybody who has flashbacks like that. That's all I got to say about that. And I think that's why I run my channel a lot of saying if I can help one person not feel alone.
Mm-hmm.
Cause, I do. So
I hear that. I hear that. I do.
Same.
And that's why the only thing that makes sense sometimes is when you are trying to, connect with other people, even when you can't connect with yourself. Well, for me, that's the case now because I'm having my own, struggles with dealing with people that have what you have,
yeah.
and my own because I don't currently have a diagnosis. Like I was diagnosed at 23, and that's not something that I feel that I still uphold as far as symptom wise today. I think it's more anxiety based and more, there's other things like I was talking about being uncomfortable in my own skin and wanting to change things back when I feel that way. Like, change bothers me and I don't know what that is. And I feel like when I go to therapy, sometimes I'm talking more in regards to just my reactions to things and I hate that question of, oh, so what do you think you can do about that? And I'm like, and if I had the answer to that, why would I be here? Um,
Yeah.
so now I'm taking it upon myself to just try to learn skills because at this rate, just the talking gets frustrating. And I hate calling them episodes because people have already used that against me. But oh, well, if she's, in this mood, she's in an episode. But if I have a crash day, let's put it that way, if I have where I'm hitting rock bottom because emotions are taking over or something triggers it, whatever the
Why
case
isn't
is.
that an episode? That is
But
that is
because people
People have used
will
it to attack
will use
her.
it. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, hold
Um,
on. How are they gonna attack you?
you want to go into that, Pop?
Yeah, let's go
Sure.
yeah.
Let's go
Yeah.
into this. So
Yeah.
certain people.
So if you say you're having an episode, like
No,
for
she never
instance, say
said she was having an
I,
episode.
I have a hypomanic episode, or I get depressed and I get in my depressed episodes, you know. So if you get into something, say you get depressed and
Mm-hmm.
that's episodes, right? Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm. Well,
then what people say?
So, and forgive me for trying to speak over you, but
not at all. Go on.
from what I heard of this, because I didn't hear about this firsthand, I heard about it afterwards. Certain people were talking about Dawn and Tanya and calling them the bipolar twins.
Oh, hold the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Let me finish. It gets worse. And they're like, oh, she's having an episode right now, and she's manic and or depressive. I don't remember which one you guys said, but she's, flying off the handle. She's doing this, she's doing that. And the first thing they said was, somebody else had said was, if you're not strong enough to deal, if you have emotions on the internet, you need to get the fuck off the internet.
Mm-hmm.
I can hear the knives grinding on his end.
Yeah, I'm staring at fish at the moment, but I'm totally listening.
No, that's about the long and short of what I know of it.
Well, let me put it this way. If you want to see a motherfucking episodes, come and watch my channel.
You want to see an episode? Wait till I start mine.
Here's the thing. It didn't start there. That's just recent. It started basically because I had talked about, it's still on my channel, when I was diagnosed with borderline, and
BPD. Okay.
yeah, and I had identified with certain aspects of it, but I have been told now twice by two separate therapists, no, they don't, and I don't agree with it either, because it's just very opposite of just the way that my particular depression is. I think it's more based on anxiety and more based on, emotional what have you, than it is all those other traits that go with borderline. But I did speak about it. So therefore, this person that I was acquainted with here, who also has a channel, we had
Okay. Do I know them or hang out with them, or do you know everybody I
they
hang
were
out with?
here, maybe you were in that time, they were here, that chaos that was going on 2 weeks ago, when I was discussing about having struggles.
Reddish blonde head person.
Yes, ding 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 ding
Okay.
ding ding
Yes,
ding.
that's the one that called her and Tanya the bipolar twins.
No, that was the other one, but anyway.
Now,
Well, I was on her panel.
Right.
now, as far as this, I'm not stepping on your toes, and
No, not
hopefully
at all.
other people don't get pissed off. But I will say, the day that I got on Dre's channel and said what I said, I probably should have not, and I'll be honest with you, was not in the stablest mind to have been doing a live stream. So sometimes I may do an unstable video and probably should not be on at that moment.
Agree.
However, if I'm venting and crying is a different story, and it doesn't mean that I'm unstable.
Well, yeah. The thing
Just
is,
because I have a diagnosis to where I have bipolar doesn't mean every time I am depressed that maybe I'm not having just depression like a normal person.
thank you.
Because just because, yeah, and when I'm in a good mood, doesn't mean I'm having a hypomanic episode.
Right.
And I do think, my opinion, I have seen sometimes to where I think some people should take a break, at least for a day or two, or if, they're unstable. I don't really want to say unstable, but
I know what you mean.
a mental health break. I had to. When the day I said I quit, I quit. And
You did.
I quit. I was like, fuck that, I quit.
I was pissed off. I came on their panel that night.
I fucking quit. And I was done. And I just seen comments, and it's just tonight. I have to remind myself when I hit the notification bell, like I did just now. And a person's just commented on my recent video and goes, first time here. So glad I found your channel. What a powerful video. I needed these words today. I'm struggling with depression and my food addiction to self-soothe. Thank you so much. I'm always worried. And then somebody else goes, OCD is a prison. And see,
Agreed.
I didn't even mention I had OCD there,
Mm-hmm.
but I do. So,
They're
and then
probably
another
just
person
figuring it
goes,
out.
"No judgment here, brother. I was a victim of a devastating wildfires here in Northern California. As a result, found myself spending a lot of time in a local casino to get my mind off things."
It
So
happens.
when I see this, and I seen Twitter, a couple of things. Did I see Twitter? I don't know if I did or not because I wasn't on there. I guess I didn't. So I seen things on YouTube. I went to other channels and I laid low. And I was trying not to get triggered. I was trying to let myself calm down and things like that. And I hate using triggered all the time because I swear it's overused.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't we
But
just say that earlier?
We did.
yeah, because it is. Because too many people want to go
Triggered.
triggered, but they're really offended. They're
Right.
offended because when they ate a blueberry Pop Tart, it reminded them of the blueberry muffin they ate for breakfast, and they're triggered. I'm like, what the fuck? That's not even what that word means.
Nope.
No, triggered is what sets me into one of my dissociation things, or a PTSD flashback,
Yeah.
or a bipolar manic thing. Even with my lithium, I still have to be careful about that.
Ah, you take lithium too.
Yeah, I cut myself down from 900 to 600 because 900 is making me real lethargic. So I just
Can you not tell such a difference? I mean, I know it's different for different people, but
yeah, like it was like I was sluggish and I didn't know why I was so like I was even keeled. Don't get me wrong, but it was more like I didn't have energy to do things.
did you 600 once or 3 morning and 3 at night?
I do 600 once.
See, they had me 3 in the morning and 3 at night because if I
I was
do,
supposed to be 3, 3, and 3 originally, but I
yeah,
wake up so late. I'm just like, well, I missed first and second. And this second dose, might as well take them both now.
I never tried that. Well, I never tried where that was what I did at once, but
For
I
me, it
can't.
works,
Yeah,
but not
actually,
for
I did.
everyone.
I'm telling you, I can't take that much at once. They had me one time take 900 milligrams, and they wanted me to take 600 at one time and 300. And I'll tell you, once it like got in my system after a couple of days, I had no feelings. I wasn't me. I didn't laugh. I didn't cry. I didn't have a personality. I didn't feel anything. I literally. This was back when uh, I told my mom. I said I literally feel like cutting myself just to feel something.
I've been there before.
It
I
was
have the scars to
bad.
prove it.
And I was in an outpatient program, so I went and told them, and they was like,
You need to come inpatient for a little bit.
well, no, they let me stay outpatient, but they I'm there from like 8 in the morning to 2 p.m.
Oh,
So
okay.
I had went to them and before I took my medicine that morning, and they told me to drink a lot of water and to skip that dose at night. And I think I just took a 3 that morning, and they told me just to do that, and it was like 2 or 3 days, for it to go down. But that shit is so potent, like. And I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you one thing, and I'm about to go off now. I'm so tired of people getting on here fucking telling me that I'm not a recovering addict because I am prescribed Xanax.
Oh,
My
please.
fiance said she will go on a live stream and tell them to come and live with my ass for one fucking day without Xanaxes, and if they can put up with me, then she'd be surprised because they'll be packing their shit before they ever get in the house.
Either that, or she will suck. She will suck or blow them whatever they want. Because, dear
Oh,
God, she could use a break.
yeah, she straight told me. She said, "I'm telling you, man. Like I drove her nuts. I still do, and I don't mean to.
Forgive the barking if it happens.
There is a lot of times I'm in oh hell. I was really hoping you were talking about me,
No.
but
But look, it was only a couple, so that's a good sign.
yeah,
I'm standing right by them, too.
are they ankle biters?
Yes. They're chihuahuas.
I knew it. I could tell.
Yeah, they're yaps instead of borks.
I just not to go off. My bad. I come on it and Collie just sits there. I swear she just falls asleep and nods off.
I'm listening to
No,
you.
she's getting the popcorn and being like, bitch, please go on.
It's
But
nice sometimes.
I know exactly what you mean. People, like, if I'm going to keep it 100, Um, meth was my drug of choice, and I'm supposed to be prescribed Adderall. The doctors want me back on Adderall,
What
which
was
is
your drug of choice? Adderall?
no meth, which is legal, which is what is chemically similar to Adderall.
Oh, meth.
Yeah, methamphetamines.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that's my doctors want me back on Adderall, and I just looked at them. Nope. Why not? I was an intravenous drug user of methamphetamines. You really want me back on
Well,
Adderall?
I haven't looked it up, and I'm not a doctor, but I'll tell you another thing. I started looking my shit up when doctors would give me meds because I'm telling you, some of the combinations that they give people
Will fuck
causes
you
more.
up.
Yeah, like you're either going to be slobbering on yourself or you're going to be like doing twitches and shit you ain't never done before.
You're gonna be
And
tweaking.
I'm serious. Like, medications can cause you to have, a permanent twitch or your head to start
Mm-hmm.
shaking. And if they wait too long, you're stuck like that the rest of your life. And it could be because of the combination. They don't tell you none of that shit.
No.
And so they tell me, Gary, stay off Google. I'm like, the hell I am. Like, I learned more. I don't advise people to go on Google and look your shit up and not take your meds. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I have been
Research your
given,
shit.
yeah, just research shit because
Good.
I don't go to just Google. I go to like drugs.com and RX list, and you can do interaction
Basically, the pharmacy
checker.
websites.
Yeah, you can do the interactions checker, and it will tell you what interactions. I'm straight paranoid as shit because I have tried jumping out windows on meds given by doctors. I've sat in the floor, seen myself, talked to myself, and I've just
Hey, I've done that too.
yeah, like I stayed up for 4 days at a time on Wellbutrin. I mean,
Oh,
God,
welcome to one of my kinder benders.
Gee, many Pete's. I mean, like back in the day when I left coke and snorted it, I could go to sleep. I mean, I chilled the hell out on that. Back
For
in the
me,
day when I snorted coke, it was like taking Xanax. That's what it was like for me.
right. And for me, meth, when I was doing it like I should have been, I say that, with the quote unquote should have been, it is the same chemical makeup as Adderall. It is just rearranged, basically.
Right, right.
So when I was taking it in like very tiny doses, I was able to function, able to go to sleep and act like a normal person. When I decided to say fuck it, I'm going ham or going home.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah, we addictive personality disorder.
Yeah.
Like either we go hard or we go home.
Yeah, that's what I said in my video today. I might have said it, but that's with gambling. I go all in. I got
Right?
when I like am addicted, I go all in.
Do it right or don't do it at all.
Like it doesn't matter if it's video games. I'll stay. Like I don't
Right.
have a PS4 at the moment, but if I did, I'd get on Call of Duty and play that bitch for 3 days in a row. Like,
Judgment.
like now, let me rephrase what I said earlier about Coke and Xanax before people start arguing about that. When I snorted the Coke, I did see tracers. It was much different than the Xanax experience. So no, I'm not. It took
It
them
had a
two
similar
freaking.
effect.
It took them 2 years to get me to even change from Klonopin to Xanax.
And I feel like he's holding up the two fingers to the camera like we can see it.
And the only reason that I even done that is because my fiance was going to leave. We were into it. I talked about this on my channel. We were arguing,
You
and she
talked about
told
it on the
me
live stream
I
before.
can't deal with this anymore.
What's that?
I said he's talked about it on the live stream
Oh,
before.
okay.
The one that I came in and found y'all.
Oh, see, I'll probably repeat myself because I mean, it's true. Like I never would have. So sometimes I probably need to be more grateful and thankful for my fiance than what I am, to be honest.
Grateful the fact that she hasn't killed you yet.
God, ain't that the truth? Like,
That's
I'm
like me and my
telling
3
you, like,
boyfriends. One of them is basically I'm dating myself, and he's like, "I want to throttle you some days." I love you too, boo.
you like do it in a good way.
Yeah,
Just do it in a good way.
it's like do it. If you're gonna do it right. Make sure at least I live afterwards. And the first thing he says, promises, promises.
Uh-oh. Did I pause it? Yeah, my bad.
I'm like, did Dawn fall asleep again?
No, she's here. I'm actually just gonna take it off live because I think everybody fell asleep on that side chat, but I just
I mean,
wanted.
this is a good discussion to have just between the 3 of us,
That's
anyways.
fine.
Yes,
I'm
it
good with
is.
that. I'm good
The
with
dog's
that.
going to sleep anyway.
Would you know what? This is a challenge anyway for the 3 of you that are watching, or the
All
2 of you
3
that
of
are
us.
here at this point. Well,
All
I
3 of
want
us
to.
are my 2
I
personalities.
know. Exactly. I want to thank us that are still here watching for being here. Well, Pup, you've been here through 2 hangouts, so I can't say anything. But
Yeah, I almost caused one of the hangouts to say "fuck you."
that's okay, because it just went on its own way. But anyway, for those who are future listening, thanks for being here and listening to the first one and the second one, and I don't know when the next one's going to be. Who knows? Because
Probably next week.
who knows? We never know. But anyway, what I meant, I can't talk anymore. I just had nothing to say. Goodbye.
But